dangerous. Get dangerous. Shameless. Basic. Shameless. Get dangerous. That's my.
Hello everybody, welcome back for round 2 of the Thursday afternoon streams. I hope everybody is doing well. Thanks so much for joining me this evening, this afternoon, this morning, if you're here in Australia. Life Begins at 40, good to see you. AJ, welcome back. Cards and Games, good to see you. TSC 777, welcome. Bomb Tech, good to see you, dude. 49 Whiskey, welcome. Captain Robbie, good to see you. Captain Dom, good to see you. IYR, welcome back. Mr. Joe B, welcome back. Precise FN, good to see you. First Place, welcome. Chris Clark, good to see you. Reggie, welcome back. Strody, good to see you. Rocco, good to see you. Yuckfu, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you, dude. Leonard Grant, welcome back. Golf Kilo 4, welcome. John Zander, welcome back, mate. Glad you could make it. Captain CH, welcome. Justin, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you, dude. Average Aviator, welcome. Strody, good to see you. Skyworker, hey, my friend. Good to see you, man. Been a hot minute. I hope life is well. Hope all's good, man. Captain Will, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. Bomb Tech, welcome. Wayward, good to see you. Zcon, welcome. Chris Clark, good to see you. 49 Whiskey, welcome. I think I already got you. Greg Elwell, welcome. AntoniBaldo's in the house. Good to see you, man. Sanjay, welcome back, dude. Hope all is well. We've got Sebastian, welcome aboard. Hope all is well with you as well. We've got Abdullah, welcome. Tenure to Mobile, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you. We've got Mike Flies South. Huge no floaties to you, man. Dropping the $2 donation. Appreciate you, my friend. That is incredibly kind. Says 2 a day Thursdays is the greatest. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you, dude. I've been enjoying it, man. I've been enjoying it. It's been a lot of fun. It's kind of rounded out our schedule. I feel like it's a little bit more of like a full schedule, if you will. Allows us to kind of do some different flights that we normally wouldn't get slotted in on our regular schedule. So huge no floaties to you, man. Hey, we've got Captain Will becoming a member. I never thought I would see the day, Will. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Green Team, can we call you Green Team Will now? Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you for supporting the streams, for your business class subscription. Welcome aboard, guys. Let's get some no floaties in chat. Of course, going to Mike Fly South with a $2 donation, and Captain Will as our newest business class member. Jordan, good to see you, man. Kraken, good to see you as well. Welcome aboard. Sean M, good to see you. Beautiful livery. It is, right? It's a cool livery. Just want to do something a little bit different, you know? So, sweet, friends, let's do it. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy program ready to rock and roll. Just off the top of my head, I tried to install the sound pack, guys, that you guys wanted me to install this afternoon. I wasn't getting any click sounds. I wasn't getting any call-outs. I installed to the T exactly how the instructions were shown in the instructions that came with the sound pack. I was missing like half of my sounds. I pulled everything out, I reinstalled it. I was still missing like all my click sounds, all kinds of other things. So we're just using default sounds today until I can figure out what's going on with the sound pack. But yeah, like I said, it was a good thing that I backed up the sounds just to make sure everything was good. But Digital celebrating 23 months, as that's one juicy livery cap. It is, isn't it? It's beautiful. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for your support. I truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you. one more month, man. You're going to be repping that 2-year badge. Going to become one of the OG members. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, friends, let's do it. The aircraft is boarding. Obviously, you can see that. So let's go ahead and jump inside. We'll get everything kind of programmed, ready to rock and roll. Cool. First things first, let's go to the overhead. Let's go and get the sounds up here for you. Go and get the battery switch to the on position. Good. It's going to bring the aircraft to life. We'll go and get the ground power on as well. There it comes. Miriam, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. The default sounds are awesome. Why do people want to install a sound pack? The sounds are, I do think the sounds are good with the FT Sim sound. It's just a little bit too complicated and obviously something messed up. So, man, if you become a pilot, which would you choose, an A320 or 737? I'd fly whatever an airline was willing to let me fly, man. If I'm being honest with you, I would fly whatever an airline was going to let me fly. Cool, let's get some panel brightness up. Let's arm our emergency exits. Good, we'll go and get those to the on position. Get some window heat. Good. We'll go ahead and all of that looks good. We're going up to 37,000 feet today, so we're going to bug up 370 for our cruise altitude. We'll get the logo lights on. Everything should be good upstairs for now. Beautiful. Let's come down here. Let's spend some time on the CDU, the FMC, whatever you'd like to call it. A little bit of brightness up here, chat. Going to bring my brightness on my screens down just a little bit. Good. Cool. Everything looks good there. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. Let's come over here. Let's come down here. We're going to go panel brightness up on this guy as well. Beautiful. Good. Cool. Let's come down here. Spend some time on here. We're going to go to FS Actions. We're going to go to Payload. Shit, I wanted everything to be in pounds. Give me a second, chat. I gotta get used to reading this in pounds for World Flight coming up. I always use kilograms. I gotta start doing all of this in pounds. So bear with me here for a second. I just need to go to the menu tab, PMDG setup, aircraft, equipment, and I think it's one of these last ones, is it not? I could have sworn it was out here. No, is it not? I thought it was definitely that one. Maybe it's displays? Yes, displays. There we go. Pounds. Okay, good. Cool. Sweet. Back to the FMC, back to the menu, back to the FS Actions, back to the payload page. Good. All right. Zero fuel weight today, 133.1. 133.1 on the zero fuel weight. Good. About 89% load on the aircraft. Good. Return page, fuel for this leg, we've got 15,400, 15.4. Good. Return. Wonderful. FMC, pausing it. Sitting around here in Melbourne, YMML. Throw that into a reference airport. Going to go to next page. We're going to grab our left GPS. We'll scroll back. We'll set our IRS position there. Go to our route tab. Do have a company route over to Sydney today. So we'll bump in YSSY. We'll throw that co-route. Good. Call sign today, QFA. What were we? 416. There's a lot of numbers out here. 416, good. Apparently this is a very active fight from very many airlines. Like when I checked, there was like 5 active Qantas flights doing this leg alone. So pretty crazy. Must be a very busy route, which makes sense. Isn't it the 2 biggest cities, essentially? Kind of, I think. Cool. Everything looks good there. We're going to go to our departure page. We're going to plan for the... where is it? The... I think it's the ML6. The Melbourne 6 departure is what we have in here. Yes, the Melbourne 6 departure is what we have, so we'll select that. Now, as far as runways, chat, do they depart... I don't know enough about this airport. Do they depart on runway 9, or is this runway, like, not used very often, or is it used for the shorter ones? But the winds currently right now are 020 at 9 knots. So runway 9 would make the most sense. We could also use runway 34. It's just that's an epic long taxi down to 34. So if they use runway 9, not used very much. Okay, so I should use runway 34 is what you're saying would be the most common. That would be a little bit more realistic. Or, I mean, I can look here. If we look at our flights... which runway did they use? They used runway... Yeah, they used runway 27 this afternoon, or when was this flight done? Hold on. What did they use this afternoon? Let's go to live flights. What did they use? They used runway... Yeah, they did. Okay, they used runway 9 for departure today. Okay, well, we're going to use runway 9, chat. We're going to be those people. We're going to choose runway 9, and we'll go ahead and execute that. The real flight literally depart... Like, I think it just landed, and they used runway 9. So, let's go with runway 9 for departure. Or did they use 27? They used 27 for departure. So we'll use that one. Pavel, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude, coming in with the 79 pence. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for supporting the streams as well. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. That's extremely kind. IRL, they're using 27 right now. You can see that's a little bit weird because the winds are 020 at 8 knots. Odd, no? I feel like that's a little bit odd. Let's use runway 9. We'll just take off into the wind. There's no ATC online, so it's okay. We'll be fine. Cool. Let's go to our arrival page. We are going to be on the... What did we plan here, chat? We planned the Rivet 3 arrival. Rivet 3. Where are you down here? Rivet 3 for runway 34 left. ILS 34 left, and we'll execute that. Good. We'll go to legs. We'll make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities. There's one. We'll fix that. And there we go. That should all look good to me. Beautiful. Cool. Let's go to our knit ref. Let's plug in some numbers. 133.1. We've got 15.4 on the fuel. Good. Reserves, we're going with 3. Cost index 35. Cruise level 370. Average wind component 252 at 48. Going to be a nice tailwind, quartering tailwind today. Beautiful. Transition altitude is 10,000 feet here, departing Melbourne, so that's good. N1 limits, no derate on the takeoff, no derate on the climb. We'll go in flaps 5 degrees. CG weight today 25.6, trim value 468, and we've got our V speeds alive there as well. Beautiful. We're looking good, chat. We are almost done boarding. I think we've got 10 passengers left to board. Initial climb 10,000, that's good, and we'll bug up runway heading, which will be 090, good. And then it looks like we've got our V speed here of 149. We're not going to set that in stone quite yet, but we'll just bug that up now, 149. Good, cool. Upstairs, let's get our APU gen online. We'll get the APU bleeds on, good. We'll come down here. We will make sure that our park brake is engaged, which it is, good. We'll come back down here. We'll go to FS actions. We'll go to ground services. We'll release the ground power, and we'll go ahead and remove the wheel chocks, good. Get that all ready to rock and roll up over here. Turn these down just a little bit. Good. Cool. Just waiting for the last couple passengers, chat. We can go and do our pre-flight checklist. Interior and exterior inspections complete. Circuit breakers checked. Nav and display switches normal and auto. Passenger signs. Call auto on, okay? On. Window heat is on. Engine bleed. Air switches are on. Pressurization panel is set, 37,000 feet, and we actually need to get the elevation here for the arrival. YSSY approach, we're going to go ILS 34 left, pin it, and elevation 14 feet. So I think we're just going to set 0. Okay, that's set. Pressurization panel set. Pressurization mode selector is in auto, correct. Mode control panel, MCP is set 10,000, 090, 149. Good. Oxygen mass, left side, checked. Right side, checked. Altimeters, 3027, 3027 set, cross-checked. Flight nav instruments, checked. Warning and annunciator lights, checked. Speed brake is down. Takeoff warning, checked and closed. Engine start levers cut off. Stab trim switches normal. Fire warning is wrong way. This way. Oh my goodness. You. All right, fire test check. Radios and transponders set. XPDR good. Rudder and aileron trim free and 0. Parking brake is set. Windows close and lock left side, close and locked right side. Flight attendant briefing complete. Departure briefings, you know the plan, chat. We're going to be on the Melbourne 6 departure today, which is basically 083 on the heading, so we're actually going to bug that up. 083 on the heading, and then it's going to be radar vectors to our initial waypoint, which I believe is the ML VOR. If you actually look up here, it's going to be Docile is the first waypoint. Expecting smooth weather. Winds are 260 at sorry, that's the wrong one. We'll go to here. We're expecting nice weather today. 020 at 9 knots, clear conditions, 22 degrees. Altimeters 1025. If we have anything below V1, we'll apply max reverse thrust and max braking, vacate the runway, and diagnose the issues there. Anything, any issues, any warnings, annunciators above V1, we'll take it to the skies and configure what's going to happen, whether we return to Melbourne or continue on to Sydney. If you have any questions, please feel free. No questions. Beautiful. Departure briefing complete. Logbook and QRH is on board. Fuel required. 14.8. We've got 15.4 on board fuel required. Check. Pre-flight checklist is complete. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and GSX prepare for pushback and departure. Good. I know you guys are probably going to get tired of me doing this checklist, but chat, we got world flight in a month. I want to drill home this checklist, so yeah. 22 degrees is roasting. 22 degrees? No, it's like 65, 70. So yeah. Are they planning any random failures for world flight? I don't think so, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure. Tim in chat, it was the report Microsoft is having issues. A lot are having issues updating. Yeah, I think the servers got bombarded, to be honest with you. Kyle, thanks for 3 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Says, have a good flight, man. Thank you. Appreciate it. Huge enough floaties too, man. Good to see you as well, Mr. Maverick. I hope all's well, man. What checklist are you using? My checklist for world flight, so it's a Delta checklist. Checklist for world flight. Got to make sure that I've got it down pat. As I am a captain, I have to be extra diligent with my flying. Cool. Doors are closed. Let's go ahead and do our pushback checklist. Doors are closed. Hydraulic panel is set. Fuel panel is set. Flight deck door closed and locked. Transponder is on XPNDR, which it is there. XPDR. Good. Pushback checklist complete. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and pushback. I guess we're going pushback. Whatever it tells me that it wants me to do. Cool. Kyle, what's up, man? Well, it's good to see you, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out again. Hey, Cap, from Sydney, Australia. Lovely weather here for flying today. It is beautiful, James. Yes, very beautiful. Going to get some wonderful views of the outback. Next, you pushing back. I'll be out of view real quick. Okay. Oh, there you are. All right. Absolutely, this ain't no First Officer Canada. Correct. Yes, can't screw up in November. We can't be doing what we did on the other day there, Maverick. Pulling off on new runways. 26 left in, 26 left. Yep, okay, let's just depart 26 right. Yeah, I was lucky. I got my update this morning. Like, I literally launched Steam and it was just like, oh, you have an update. It was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's do the update. Let's get it done. Luca, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope all is well, my friend. Thanks for coming to hang out this evening. Appreciate it, man. This is really nice scenery. Performance has definitely been a little bit increased, I think, in this latest update. I seem to be getting better performance. I don't know. Kind of hard to tell, but... Keep returning down the wrong runways. No. No. Yes, we're just waiting for the aircraft on the ramp. As soon as he moves, we'll be able to go. C2A!
Dang, Captain. Listen to you go on that checklist. Did our friend Citation Max drill into your head on checklist flows?
No.
Got to get that down pat. Otherwise, yep. Midnight Maverick is going to throw you out of the cockpit and put you into a Sky Waitress outfit.
Yep. Mav and I actually have a flight together as well, so that'll be real fun. Hopefully we don't mess up. Got the chief officer, CO Maverick over here. Can't be messing that up. Can't be messing that up. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. Everything's looking good. Anti-collision light comes on. We're moving. And we'll flip that to that. That's good. That's all set. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and get engine number 2 over to ground. Start valve open. N2 percentage rising. Good. Did you have it? Cap, what do you mean, Chopper? Oh, Orbeck, Sydney. Yes, I have that. Yep. I do. Introduce field number 2. College Dude, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Spliff Jam, welcome back, man. Same to you. Hope you're having a great evening, man. Thanks for coming to hang out. Appreciate it, man. My bad on the pushback. You're good. No worries. At least we didn't push back at the exact same time, causing a whole you-know-what. Look, I'm excited for the A320neo from AnyBuilds. Yes. Yeah, I mean, anything that AnyBuilds does, I'm going to get excited for, man. These guys, in my opinion, are, right up there with some of the great developers. Phoenix, PMDG. AnyBuilds does fantastic work, so yes, very excited. Very excited, my friend.
Please set parking brakes.
All right, set our park brakes.
Cockpit
Engine number 1 over the ground. Start valve open. And 2% rising. Yeah, it's going to be such a crazy travel day getting down to World Flight, but it's going to be so exciting. Obviously, I don't think I can sleep on an airplane. I don't know if I've ever been able to sleep on an airplane, other than like nodding off for like 10 or 15 minutes, you know? But to actually sleep on an airplane, oh man. Didn't catch the earlier stream today. We asked if you, the A320 was the NDA aircraft or not. No, it's not. Open Builds releases an A380. I mean, we got Fly-by-Wire making one. We'll see. Who knows, man? Who knows? Cries in 7.5. Alright. Beautiful. Gens, 1, 2, good. APU bleed off, packs, auto, ISO, auto, probe heat on, yaw damper on. APU goes off. We'll leave the start switches for now because I think that's part of the checklist afterwards as well. Cool. After start checklist, generators are on. Probe heat is on. Anti-ice as required. Air conditioning panel is set. Recall is checked. And auto brake over to RTO after start checklist complete. Flaps 5 degrees. Trim value today 4.68. Should be good right about there. And V speeds 38, 40, 49. Beautiful. Taxi checklist. Flaps 555 green. Takeoff speeds 138, 140, 149. Set. Thrust 99.1 takeoff. Stab trim 4.68 set. Flight controls free and clear, chat. Beautiful. Taxi checklist is complete. Should have our thumbs up. Are they gone already? Oh, they're already gone. Oh, yeah, we're ready to go here, chat. I'm wasting time. Park brakes off. Let's go. Mr. Daniel Barry's here. Mr. Mopar Dude is here. Good to see you guys, man. Welcome. Alrighty. I was a stream earlier. Didn't get a chance to check it out. It was good, man. It was real good. Yeah, had a beautiful arrival into San Francisco. We're flying on Pilot Edge, too, so we had great ATC the whole way. That was awesome, man. We're going fast today. These evening streams, man, I don't want to be too late, dude. I don't want to be streaming at like 11:30, 12 o'clock. You know, just try and get things going as quickly as we can. Get in the air, get our arrivals in, you know, what everybody's here to see. So coming out here, we're going to make a left onto, is that Papa? No, a left onto Echo. We are currently on Papa. Make a left on Echo up here. How are you so consistent with these streams? You should be a real life pilot. That's passion. I mean, listen, dude, just because I have a passion for flight sim and aviation doesn't mean that I have to be a real pilot, right? I think my passion and my dedication suits very well in the flight sim world, right? Just like in, you know, any aspect of life, if you do something for long enough and you truly enjoy it, I think, you know, the passion comes out, and I'm here to share my love and my passion with flight sim, and hopefully I can, you know, encourage others to also get into this amazing hobby, man. That's really my goal at the end of the day. New Navgraph update is great. Shows satellite view now under the maps. Ooh, very cool. I like that. That's neat. Captain, a secret aircraft from Indie Builds, a 350, blink twice. Don't think you'll see much, right? Gary, what's up, my man? Welcome back, dude. Good to see you. Not the Gary that I had dinner with. Welcome back, Gary. Good to see you, babe. Alrighty. It was looking good there. Next will be our before takeoff checklist. Looks like we have company in front of us just departing now as well, so that's good. Using the new rec seasons. I'm not using the new rec seasons, but I am using rec seasons, just not the new one. I heard there was a lot of issues with the newer one, so I haven't updated quite yet. I think we're good to cross the runway. I don't see anybody out there. Good there. Why not? It's free. Like I just mentioned, man, there's been some install issues. I understand that it's free, but I'm perfectly okay with the way that AccuSeasons is right now. I've heard that there's a lot of issues having it. I had a busy week, you know what I mean? So, yeah. How was the Chinese dinner last Monday? It was fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Hey, Gap, do you know why my frames die at Melbourne when I use the Orbex scenery? It is very heavy on performance, especially when you're looking at the terminal. Very heavy. So just keep that in mind, man. Yeah, the scenery is extremely heavy on performance, unfortunately. Zcon, what's up, man? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Hey, Gap, just saw the start of the stream. I think the reason your other sounds weren't working is because the sound code that goes into the layout. I did that, man. Yep, I did it all, dude. I did it all, man. I may try and reinstall them. Vine, we can try it again, but yeah, it messed everything up with the sound. So I'll try it again. I'll try and put it all the way at the bottom of the JSON. I didn't put it at the bottom of the JSON because if you actually read the instructions, it says you can put it anywhere. I think I put it like 3 or 4 things down. I just found like an open slot and put it down there. So if you're saying it has to be all the way at the bottom, I might have to take a look at that then. Ciao, Horror, my friend. Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Flying the 787 Q48 Perth to London, 4 hours away. Going to be climbing 40,000 feet soon. Nice. Just realized that Melbourne in the FMS is YMML VOR. VOR, you're going to want to just go direct to whatever waypoint. Yes, correct. Yeah. Chad, look at the taxiway out here. It's bumpy. Bumpy out here. When I first installed mine, it didn't work for me, but my friend did, and he sent me his layout JSON, and I used that, and it works, so should I send it to you? No, I understand what you're saying. I just have to take that little code and make sure that it's at the bottom, correct, of the JSON? Is that what you're saying? The JSON Vine, it has to be all the way at the bottom? Gap, will the Phoenix be on Microsoft 2024? I think so. I would assume so. Yeah? Sports Zone, what's up, my friend? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Thanks for coming to hang out. Chat, what is that? Is that like a test? Yeah, that's like a fire test aircraft. See, I'm having some weird things going on right now. I know, I feel like the train... That just disappeared, and now it's back on the ground. Did you guys see that floating sign, right? I wasn't going crazy. You saw that there was a floating sign up here, and then it just, like, zoomed back down to the ground. Alright, before takeoff checklist, runway position 9 inside, 9 outside, flaps 5 green, navigation briefing complete, takeoff warning has been checked, auto throttle armed, LNAV can get engaged, but actually it's going to be runway heading, not LNAV, so we'll go heading select, although it helps if you arm your flight directors, guys. Yeah, no problem. Heading select, good. Auto throttle's armed, good. Engine start switches over to continuous. And transponder goes to TARA. And flight attendant says we've seen it for departure. Flight attendant briefing is complete. Before takeoff checklist is complete. Melbourne traffic, Qantas 416 departing runway 9, Melbourne. There being a sign is not relevant to you going crazy. Those are things mutually exclusive. That's very true. Very, very true. The latter is very true. I think I am going crazy. The Phoenix will be laid 2 weeks for Microsoft 2024 and Interweb will go mad. Yeah, who knows, man? Who knows at this point? They float IRL, yeah. Right? Just so happens, actually. Alrighty, and I failed you, chat. Those all should have been on. That's on. Good, cool. Alright, you guys ready to rock and roll? I know I am. Yo, cam's going on. Sounds are going up. Enjoy, my friends. Bottles up to 40%. Chrono's on. Let's get it. Toga. I don't know why we're getting a warning. Don't pay attention. It's probably going to go out. Yeah, it just went out. We're fine. Takeoff power set. Thank you. Slight nose down pressure on the yoke.
80 knots.
Neutral. Bumpy runway.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. horsepower is coming in. Let's go left direct dorsal. Go LNAV. We'll engage VNAV. Auto brake off. We'll lock the gear. Flaps 1. Flaps clean. Garnet, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Just screaming out of here. Alrighty, 6,000 feet. Autopilot 1 is on. Back up into the flight deck. Whee! Nice. Good departure, chat. Let's go and bug up our cruise altitude now. We're going up to 37,000 feet. Level 370. Good. 37 is plugged. We're VNAV, we're LNAV. After takeoff checklist, flaps are up, landing gears up and off, packs are auto. Engine bleeds are on. Pressurization panel set and checked. Engine start switches off as required. And APU is off after takeoff checklist complete, chat. Beautiful. Climbing up, 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 and away out of Melbourne. Beautiful. Monsieur Javis, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday evening. One more day till the weekend, my friend. One more day till the weekend. Taxi light, I think... Yes, thank you. Taxi light. There we go. I think you should be off this weekend. You're going to be judging with this nice warm weather. Are you having as nice warm weather as we are right now? It's been absolutely beautiful. There is 10,000 feet standard cross-check, standard barrow cross-check, climb checklist complete. Good on the climb checklist. And then we're going to go landing lights and runway turnoffs at 18,000 feet, chat. So glad tomorrow's Friday. Nice. Good. It's balmy for September. I'm not complaining. I agree, man. It's been real nice. It's been like getting up to like 20, 24, 25 here every day. It's good. Already in the air we are. Yes. We're already stark difference than last week when we tried to fly. Took us an hour and a half to get off the ground last week. What are we serving on this airline for today? That is a great question. I'm not quite sure what Qantas serves. We'll have to speak with the professionals. I have no clue. September was August part 2 in Ontario this year. Hey man, I ain't complaining, dude. I ain't complaining. I haven't had to have my EC on in the better part of like a good 3 weeks to a month. Yeah. Copy the YSSI runway tire rubber into YMML because I think it looks better. Also changed the color of YMML runways and got rid of the brown. There you go. Foster's. Very fitting. Very fitting. We de-iced a plane earlier this week. It was plus 14. We were all shocked. I mean, if they pay for it, right, Jarvis? Hey, man. Better safe than sorry, I guess. But at plus 14, that's a little bit crazy. Were they getting some icing or something? Kangaroo and Vegemite? Oh boy. Have any of you ever tried Vegemite? Serious question in chat. Have any of you ever tried it? Like American Airlines, Jarvis? Is that who it was? Last week there was ATC, quite a few people flying with you today. No ATC and just 2 other people flying with you, so that's why it's faster this week than last week. Could be, yeah. Thinly spread? I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I just can't do it, chat. I've tried on multiple occasions. I can't do it. It was a Delta. What kind of plane? 318? Or sorry, 319? 320? Embraer? Forgot it was Thursday. Captain Lee, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Not that like peanut butter? No. No. It's not. I feel like it's just a very acquired taste. Like, very acquired taste. Hey, Cap. Just arrived. Good to see you. Flew to Italy and back this morning. IRL. I work as cabin crew. Very cool, Cabin UK. Hope you had a great flight, man, and a great day. Thanks for sharing with us. Pretty damn cool, man. Ken, dropping the $10 donation. Huge no floaties to you, Ken. Thank you very much for the continued support, my friend of the channel. That was extremely kind of you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was an A320. There was definitely nothing there. They were just paranoid. Interesting.
Evening, Cap. Love these Thursday evening streams.
Thank you, man. I've appreciated it, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can just say that it's bad. I mean, no, because I don't necessarily think it's bad, right? There's a lot of things out there that people might necessarily not like, but I feel like it's just like an acquired taste or something. Nutella's better. Nutella's good. I like Nutella, yes. But like in small, I can't eat Nutella all the time, man. Like, I don't buy Nutella. Like, if I just happen to like go somewhere and they have it, I'll have it on some toast or something like that. But, yeah. Back in my college days, university and college and high school days, we used to buy the Costco tubs of Nutella and just sit there and eat it with spoons. Fuck, dude, it kind of amazes me that I'm alive at this point, to be honest with you. Some of the shit I used to do. I mean, to be fair, I think everybody who's had a jub of Nutella, a tub of Nutella has done that with the spoon, right? I feel like everybody has. Atif, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. You've never had Nutella? Stop it right now. Stop with nonsense, Mr. Jarvis. This is nonsense. I used to speak to pilots all the time on the 737, so if you have any questions you ever ask them for me, get back to you if you need it. Sounds good, man. Thank you. We're studying JSON file formats as one of my computer science classes. If you ever need help with it, hit me up on Discord. Sounds good, man. Thank you, Sanjay. I would agree, Cody. Yeah, I would agree. Scandalous. Thanks again, Ken, for the $10 donation, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Glad you're enjoying the Thursday evening streams, man. Just sent you a DM on Discord to explain a couple of confusions from earlier. My bad. Okay, sounds good. I'll have a look-see after, my friend. Thank you. Must have a really strong heart. I mean, man, between the Red Bull and the cigarettes and the joints and the... Oh, my goodness. I feel bad. I feel bad for my heart. Just me thinking that much Nutella makes me want to throw up. No. Nutella's good. Good for the soul. I like Nutella since I was a little kid. Yeah, absolutely. Come on. It's beautiful. I think we already blew thrust 18,000 feet. We definitely did. We'll do that. See, at least for world flight, right, Mark, I won't have my head out the window looking at wing views. I'll actually be forced to remember that, 18,000 feet landing lights. I feel like that's part of the problem as well, as I'm so used to like being everywhere and going outside views and all kinds of weird stuff, right? We won't be doing any of these views while we're doing world flight. I'm so excited for world flight, man. I hope you guys are excited. We're going to be streaming for the entire week. The entire week, we're going to stream the whole event, chat. I'm going to bring my laptop. I'm going to make sure that, we'll take care of everything. You have medicine in your hand. Got that damn right. You got that damn right. As long as my co-pilots are okay with it. I think all of my co-pilots will be fine. I think my co-pilots are... Chat, I also got to see a sneak peek of the schedule, by the way, chat. Ooh. I got to see a little sneak peek. I can't say anything, but I got to see a little sneak peek of what the schedule is looking like for world flight. We got some cool flights, chat. You're going to see a lot of Blame Dans, because Daniel is going to be flying with me a good chunk. Myself and Daniel have some quite a few legs together. I think 2 or 3 legs together with Dan. So it's going to be good, man. It's going to be really good. We got some really fun flights. And I'm so thankful that Maverick put me on the only Canadian leg. I get to fly on the only Canadian leg. So I'm super excited about that one. And I'm actually going to be... Well, nope, sorry. I can't say anything. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying who I'm flying with. I just know that Dan and I have a couple legs together. But yeah, I'm really excited, man. Really, 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 really excited. You got the important route, right? You know the one I'm talking about. Yeah. The Boston to Winnipeg. Boston to Winnipeg. That's me. It's a cool flight, actually. I'm actually looking forward to that. It's going to be really cool. I'm going to fly right over top of, like, Niagara Falls, probably, like, very close to Toronto, and then up north and stuff, so. You're about to slip up? I was so close, but I didn't want to get in trouble. What time is the event? World Flight is in November. It's from November 3rd to November 10th. It's a full week. So we're gonna stream, well... I think I'm going to stream. I might start late on the stream because I arrive Saturday, so I may start the stream on Sunday when I do my first flight, but are you going to put an FO cam as well for World Flight? I'm not honestly sure. You could probably ask Maverick. I don't know how many cameras that they're going to have. I think we're going to have multiple... Is the chairman... Shh, Mark, shh. Chairman's here. If Maverick is here, Mav, can you... How many cameras do we have in the cockpit? I think there's one for the first officer, there's one for the captain, and I think there's a couple other cameras as well. You know. Any flights with Swiss? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're coming up. Going to Florida September 1st for 1 week, coming back October 7th. Very cool. Enjoy, man. Are you doing a shared cockpit? Well, for World Flight, yeah, we're going to it's a real 737. Put exclamation point WF, and you'll see. Do you have enough bandwidth to stream a lot of cameras? That's the question. I hope so. I hope this guy's got like gigabit internet or something, Dan. I don't know. Hey, man, I just show up and fly, Daniel Barry. I think that's all we need to worry about. For once, I don't think we have to worry about the technical side of things, Dan. Imagine you and XP. I don't think XP's making it out this year, man. I just don't think he could... I don't think he could commit to the week or even just a couple days. Like, I know a couple people are staying for only like a couple days. I don't think everybody's there for a full week. I know a lot of people are there for a full week, but... Last year there were about 4 cameras going. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. It's exclamation point WF, World Flight, WF. WF. Where is the sim week based? It's in California, so I've got to travel all the way to Los Angeles. LAX. Well, I'm actually going to Ontario, KONT. Just, east of LAX. From one Ontario to another. You got it. You got it. What is this sim week? Again, exclamation point WF. It's called World Flight. So it's a big charity event that gets flown by a bunch of teams around the world. A bunch of people that have like home simulators in their in their garage, in their basement. It's a bunch of people with home simulators. So Fly with Rookie, good friend of the channel, good friend of mine as well. Has a full 737 sim setup, and he basically invites everybody over, and we take part in this World Flight. So it's really, really, really cool, man. We fly around the world in 7 days. 7 full days, 24 hours a day. It doesn't stop. There's different teams. There's different groups of people. I don't know how many pilots we have on this one, but there's a bunch. Yeah. Do you know what time of day the Boston to Winnipeg flight is? I know it was later on in the afternoon, Jarvis. I can't remember. I think it's from like 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. I think. I may be wrong on that. Again, I don't really know, but I think it was like later on in the afternoon. You know, God forbid the sim crashes. I mean, listen, dude, sim crashes happen. Fingers crossed. You're right. Let's hope it doesn't do it, but we'll plan accordingly, man. We'll plan accordingly. If it does happen, it is what it is, dude. You know. Captain, during road flight, do you have to sit in the cockpit the whole flight, or can you get up and walk around during the flights? I mean, for the most part, I'd probably be sitting in the cockpit and hanging out. Now, of course, I might have to get up and go to the bathroom, might have to get up, stretch my legs, just like real pilots, right? Most of the legs, I think my longest leg is like a 3 to 3.5 hour flight, so I should be good. Maybe one little bathroom break, one little quick stretch, you know what I mean? And everything should be good. But for the most part, I think we're okay. I think the longest flight is 6 hours, 6.5 hours, and I don't have that leg. Yeah. Gap, is this going to be the first time streaming World Flight? Correct. For myself, yes. World Flight's been going on for quite a while. So, yeah. It's going to be Pacific time? Yeah, correct. Yeah, Pacific time. Yeah, it's going to be a late one, Jarvis. Yeah. And I think it happens quite early on as well. I think that's the Monday or Tuesday stream, I think. Question, my sim update is stuck on 100% and won't finish. Any ideas? A lot of people is, Ed, the servers are having some issues. A lot of people are also having that same issue. I'm not quite sure what people did. I don't know if you should cancel it out and just like quit the sim, and I don't know. I honestly don't know what to tell you. What time will it start based in the UK time? I have no clue, man. We'll worry about time zones when I actually get my schedule, Zekon. So when the schedule is released and the schedule is made public, I will, before I leave for World Flight, I'll make a little timetable of all my flights and what scheduled times my flights. Just remember, this is a rolling event. So if we start off with delays, or there's a delay in one flight, there could be a delay for everything, right? So just keep that in mind. Like, the stream times are, you know, those are our block times. Those are the times that we're supposed to depart, but that, you know, aviation, God knows, right? If the guys, you know, are late coming in on the flight before us, there's an hour delay or something. So, yeah. But yes, don't worry. I have all you guys. I'll make a little graph. We'll make a little chart with all of my flight time and when I plan on flying. And like I said, I'm going to be streaming the whole event. I'm only going to open up my chat when I'm streaming or I'm there. Also with streams, I'm also going to be riding jump seat. So there's a couple streams where I won't be flying, but I'll be sitting in the jump seat. The person who's in jump seat is usually reading chat and kind of interacting with chat and everything. So I know that I do have a couple jump seat options and positions open. So I'll definitely be doing
Spreading
that.
Nutella on a freshly made Belgian. Liege, waffle is good cheat.
Oof.
Ever been to Belgium?
No, but my fiance is from Belgium. My fiance's family is extremely, her father is, like, bleeds Belgium. What do you call some, chat, what do you call somebody from Belgium? You know how, like, there's, you know, a Canadian, an American. What do you call someone from Belgium? A Belge? Fuck. I should probably know these things as I'm engaged to somebody from Belgium. I should probably know these things. I see Antarctica. Belgian? Is it just Belgian? They're Belgian? Really? I feel like... Nice flight sim. They do like their Fritz. That's for sure. European. A Belgian. Okay, so they're Belgians. So yes, I am familiar with Belgian waffles and Belgian chocolate and all the good stuff, man. All the good stuff. Yes, yes, yes. Does she speak French? Little bit, but not really. Her what do you call it? Father-in-law? Betty, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Dutch. Not quite Dutch. Good to see you, dude. Thank you. It is a spice delivery. It's beautiful. Yeah. It'd be cool if XP72 and Flight Tech Sim could join you for World Flight. I think, like I mentioned, I'm pretty sure the invite was there for Kirk, sorry, XP72, I always call him Kirk. I think the invite was there. I just don't think he could commit to the time off from work. I think that's what the thing with XP was. I just don't think he could commit with the time off. So you have to understand, man, everybody's got work and everybody's got other, you know, he's got a wife, he's got kids, he's got a life that he needs to live outside of this, right? So, yeah. The Boston to Winnipeg flight is World Flight 2315 and is Tuesday the 7th at 2:10 UTC. So what time is that Eastern time, Les? Eli, you need to have a Navigraph subscription. How does he not know the name Captain Kirk? Would have been a good one. 8:10 p.m. Eastern time, less. That's not bad. There you go, Jarvis. So that's what, 7:10 your time? That's like perfect. Monsieur Jarvis. Are you streaming all of the flights? Yes. I will be, yeah, I'm going to stream the entire event. But I'll only open up my chat for when I am streaming or when I'm riding jump seat and I'm doing that type of stuff. So if I'll be streaming the whole event, but my chat won't be open if I'm not there and flying. And again, I will let you guys know of my schedule well beforehand. I'll let you guys, we'll prep kind of like a thing. Yeah. You better be on time. I fly after you. I know, man. I know. Don't worry. Dan and I got this on lockdown. Dan and I got this lockdown. All right. That'd be perfect, assuming everything is on time. I'll definitely join. Yeah, exactly. Is the World Flight using Microsoft or X-Plane 12? Microsoft. Microsoft Flight Sim. Thankfully, it's using Microsoft, so we're going to have beautiful visuals out the window. Yeah. November 5th is what the internet is saying this year. What is the event name? It's called World Flight. You can put exclamation point WF. WF. So that would mean 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure that those are the times. Yeah. Do you play Microsoft 2024? It's not out yet. When it releases, yeah. They don't do, apparently the US doesn't do daylight savings anymore. Monsieur Jarvis? I didn't know this, but Maverick was telling me last night that there is no time change, so that makes it a little bit easier when I'm there. It's just going to make it weird when I do my return flight, because instead of going ahead 3 hours, I'm going to go ahead 4 hours, I think. I don't know, dude. I'm literally just going to rely on my cell phone when I land. Yeah. Some states do, some states don't. Okay, apparently California doesn't, which is crazy that some states do and some states don't. My God. I hope they do it as well, Garnet. Yes, I think they should remove... We're not in the times of farmers anymore and stuff. You know. No, just some states don't do daylight savings times in the U.S. It's so fucked up, dude. It's so crazy, man. It's so crazy how you could be in the same time zone, but go one state over and then be like, oh, no, sorry, it's 8 o'clock here. That can't be the only person that thinks that that's absolutely ridiculous, right? I feel like it should be all the states within that time zone have to at least... You either do it or you don't do it. The fact that some states are doing it and not doing it, man... California, I thought California does. I'm next door near Arizona, and half of the year we are synced, and the other 6 months we are an hour behind. Wait, they just passed the federal law stopping daylight savings time. See? I'm listening to Mark. Now when you stop, just leave it at DST year-round. 100%. It's so silly, dude. And I wonder why people have seasonal depression when you look outside at 4 p.m. and it's fucking pitch black. Right? Like you can't even see down the street at 4 p.m. in Canada. From the months of like December, January, February, 4:30 p.m. It's nighttime. Yeah. Playboy Dre, what's up, man? Welcome back. Florida has had the bill in Congress for a year. It just sits there. Interesting. Well, Mark's saying that they just passed it federally. Cancel 4 p.m. darkness. That's what I'm saying, dude. Fuck this. So that's the most important thing in the U.S. not to worry about. I mean... I feel like it's one of the things. There's probably obviously much more important things to worry about, right? But winter sucks. I go to work in the dark and I come home in the dark. That's what I mean, man. Seasonal depression. It's a real thing, dude. It is a real thing. I wholeheartedly mean that. I believe that politicians passed a bill to stop daylight saving times in the future. I don't know when it goes into effect. Okay, interesting. Can't I live in BC and California change here at time, so we still have to. It's so stupid. I don't know why they're finally going to leave the clocks alone. Hopefully soon, man. It takes effect this year? Better be careful. You might get canceled for saying cancel. Mopar, have I shown you my Barstool? Do you know who here knows Barstool Sports? Dave Portnoy, pizza, One Bite Pizza Reviews. I bought their cancel culture sweatshirt. It's the best cancel. It says cancel culture in the front, and then there's a line through it. So it's basically cancel culture. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. Yep, and that depression happens right around my birthday. Makes it even worse. I'm telling you, dude. I feel you, man. I feel you, dude. Plastica machine. One of the all-time reviews. I fought in World War II for this. That review is just insane, man. 4 p.m. sundown sucks. It does, dude. Yeah, it really does. Usually happens like late December, January, February here for a good like 2-3 months. Californian $7 gas. Hey man, I rented a Tesla. Okay? We're going Tesla, baby. Daniel Barry and I got a Tesla Model 3 long range. We don't need to pay no crazy gas bills. And Dan, I heard that... Is Dan here? Dan is here. I heard that even charging the Tesla, Dan, because it's through the rental company, we don't even get charged. We just plug it in. It takes like an extra like 10 seconds to like calibrate it. And then that's it, you're done. And then I'll get a bill later on, probably in a month or two, saying, oh, you owe $23 or $43 for electricity for your Tesla. Tesla Model 3 long range. Yeah, be good. The clocks will change on November 5th this year. Correct. I'm just curious to see if it's actually going to happen for World Flight or if it's not. A lot of people are saying it is. A lot of people are saying it's not. I'm going to trust Mark on this one. Mark, you got my back, yeah? Hertz sent me a $5 bill to go from Vancouver to Whistler. See? Perfect. Mopar isn't allowed to drive it. Why is Mopar not allowed to drive it? As long as you don't crash it, Mopar. I'm covered on my insurance for a vehicle up to $60,000. What exactly are the qualifications? Qualifications for World Flight, is it pretty much an invite only for pro simmers? Not necessarily, man. I think we've got we've got a lot of different types of skill and people. We've got real pilots, we've got streamers, professional flight sim streamers, we've got casual, friends of things. There's an application process. Anybody can apply. Obviously this year it's closed. We have a full team this year, but that's not saying that next year won't be open, right? I think people kind of come and go. Some people can make it some years, some people can't make it. So yeah, if you go to the World Flight website, there should be an application process. You just apply for an application, and yeah, pretty simple, man. Obviously, I'm friends with Rookie, I'm friends with Maverick, I'm friends with Mark, I'm friends with a lot of guys that are part of the World Flight team and stuff, so naturally it was pretty easy for me to kind of join, and I think it's for a great cause. I think it's important to bring awareness to certain matters and stuff, so yeah, I'm all for it. Is Blue Games going? Blue Games is going. Captain Geo is going. Yeah, man. So it's gonna be a really cool experience, Andrew. You're gonna have a lot of really great content creators, man. We got Jeff Faviano. Like I said, there's a real pilot going. His name is Paul. He is an Airbus first officer with JetBlue, not a captain yet, but he's an Airbus. I think he flies the A321neo and stuff. XP72 will not be there. I think he had an invite, but I don't think he could commit to the time off. I think he had other things going on in life, so he won't be there, unfortunately. But Blue Games, Captain Geo, myself, we've got Dan Barry, Mopar Dude's going to be there, Flyboy, Chris is going to be there, another friend and mod to the channel. We've got Jeff Faviano, I think I said that. We've got Civ Ryan, if you know Ryan. Civ Ryan's going to be there. So Ryan will be there. Then we've got obviously Fly with Rookie. We've got Maverick, Midnight Maverick. We've got Mark as well from the streams. Just a lot of people, man. A lot. So Mavs and Rookie are holding a competition this year. If you join Mavs VA, whoever flies the most will have a chance next year if someone backs out. Ooh, that's interesting. It's a good thing to do it. So butter landings every time? Ooh, I don't know, man. Like, here's the thing, right? Hear me out for a second. Chewy goes to the one. There's one in the UK that Chewy goes to, Diego, and he's been doing it for quite a while. Yeah. Captain Shack and Wrong Side, I don't think they're on our team, JJ. There's 2 teams in California. We're the SoCal. I think there's another one too, and I think Captain Shack and Wrong Side are on the other team, JJ. I think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening. I don't think they're on the SoCal team. How far from LAX are you while you're there? I would assume some plane spotting will be taking place. 100%, sir. Yes, we have Wednesday off, and we're going to be early morning. We're going to be leaving Wednesday. Wednesday morning, we're leaving. It's about an hour and a half drive, 2-hour drive, about an hour and a half down to Los Angeles. So we're going to make the drive down to Los Angeles. Yeah. They're on the NorCal team. There you go. How many total locations are there? Like that we're flying to, Will? I think it's 70 something locations all around the world, Will. All around the world, man. So I think there's 70 something flights or 70 locations. 70 flights, 70 locations. There might be 70 flights, I don't know. They're on the Cali crew or something like that. I'm excited to watch. Can anyone go to spectate normally? Like to the event and spectate? I don't think so. But yeah. Hour and a half drive, so 20 miles, you got it. 74 flights. There you go. 74 flights. There is a website with all this information. There is, yes. ! WF, guys, if you want any more information about it. It's happening in about just over a month. 36 days, I think. 35 days the event starts. So very, very exciting. Very exciting. Captain, do you do any other work? No, full-time content creator on YouTube. Very fortunate. I also own a horse farm with my fiance. You're gonna have to come out with y'all maybe one day, man. Have to apply for sure. There you go, Captain Dom. Nice. I'm going to my aunt's house. My aunt is hosting this year, so that'll be exciting. Notice that the 737-700s take a little longer for the plane to trim itself out. Interesting. How are the horses going? Good. Good. Everybody's happy. She just had a couple new clients come in as well, so it's good. You think my life is chill? It is, for sure, man. I'm very, very lucky. Very lucky. Knock on wood. Very lucky, man. Yes. Very fortunate, very lucky. But keep in mind, I do work my ass off, dude. I know that it may seem like you're not, you know, it's a little bit different. You're not like waking up at 7 a.m. and, you know, welding all day long and coming home. But there is a lot of work that goes into this channel. There's a lot of work of like things that go on outside, you know. Like tomorrow I have a big meeting with Thrustmaster. We're like doing this whole thing. Midway through October, we're going to be on the Thrustmaster Twitch stream. We're going to be doing a whole fun little thing over there. I'll keep you guys informed with more information soon. So, yeah. Your dad bought a Tesla Model 3 in 2023. Very cool. Never knew you were a horse guy. Not bad, as you can charge for riding school sessions. Exactly. Yeah. Well, I'm not really a horse. She is. The fiance is. But yeah. Keep in mind, guys, as well, I just want to point this out. Thrustmaster also is sponsoring World Flight. There's going to be a bunch of giveaways happening for World Flight. So you're going to want to pay attention. You're going to want to watch any way that you can, or any time that you can. You might want to be checking things out. I don't know how the giveaways are gonna happen, but yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of giveaways. Hopefully we get some yokes. Hopefully we get some Airbus packs for you guys. I know Maverick is working on kind of figuring exactly what we're gonna be able to give away and stuff. So yeah, I know I'm hours late, but I have listened to ATC. We're ground, I'll say, to monitor tower once on a specific taxiway. Maybe David. Yeah, it depends. Captain, have you seen the new force feedback yoke from Brunner? No. What is it? $2,000? Immediately I'm out with those Brunner yokes, dude. They look cool, man, Andrew. They look cool, dude. But I am sorry, man. I'm not dropping $1,700, $2,000 on a yoke. It's just silly, man. Yeah. What's the hardest part of my job? Probably keeping sane, if I'm being honest with you. Trying to, you know, just, yeah, not burning myself out, kind of knowing the balance of like when I need to pull back and when I need to do more with the channel. And I think the hardest part for me is like being like probably the social media aspect of all of this, to be honest with you. It's no, don't pay attention to him, Mopar. He is special among the leader of the specials. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. Probably the social media aspect of. I know that sounds weird, but I've kind of explained it before, dude. I'm just not. I'm not a social media guy, and I get so many messages on Instagram. I get so many messages on Facebook. I get so many Instagrams, so many messages on Discord, and I try to keep up with everything, but it's just like it's crazy, dude. It's crazy, man. Like it's to the point where like I'm starting to like really feel bad because like I kind of just group all of this like almost as like spam, because like a lot of it is just spam or like these random people that like want to like use my Instagram to promote their product, or like vice versa. They want me to like, they want to promote me on their Instagram if I do something or take one of their products or something. I don't know, dude. I feel bad that I like can't get in and answer like most people that are like genuinely asking questions or like actually have a concern or like want my help for something. But yeah, I would say that that's probably the part that I struggle with the most, is just like, yeah, it's too much, man. Trent, you're 12 years old. We already know that. Again, what logically sane person would come into a live stream and be like, I'm an Airbus 319 trainee, I know more than you? No sane person who would be a 319 trainee pilot would act like that and have that type of behavior online. The fact that you even think you can try and spit that as your excuse for... Anyways. You're 22? No, minus 10. You're 12 years old. 12. I fly the space shuttle. Oh, man. Captain Will is a member. Yeah, he is. But I think there's a big thing, Will. I think, like I said, man, and I was, you know, when you're doing this, you don't have a boss, right? There's nobody that's, like, lighting a fire under my ass. Like, it's all me, dude, right? So... trying to keep things fresh, trying to keep things interesting, I think that's probably the most difficult thing, especially right now, kind of like in Microsoft, when we're so limited with airplanes that I really, you know, that I'm willing to fly on stream. I feel it's difficult sometimes to, you know, keep things fresh and keep things interesting and keep chat interesting, and yeah, I think that's why you see a lot of stuff, you know, that lately I've been trying to kind of mix things up, right? I mean, we did all of Japan for a week. We just jumped in X-Plane. We did the Q400. We did the 757. We threw the A320 for a week. We're now flying the 737 for a couple days. We're jumping in the A310 this weekend. I'm doing my best to kind of mix things up, you know, and bring some difference to the channel. But I feel like that's the most difficult part, is probably trying to stay, like, relevant, you know? The A310, yes, we're dusting off the 310 this weekend, man. Yep, doing some retro air transat ops. What aircraft are you using for world flight? It is a 737-800 with a Delta configuration. So Delta configured 737-800. So we're going to be following Delta SOPs and all that fun stuff. I had a kid tell me he did jump seat for an international Air France flight. Oh yeah, I remember him, Adoulet. That was, what's his name? Yeah. I forget him. He made a huge mess of his name and himself in the flight sim community. He was going around telling everybody that he was a 777 Air France first officer, and he used to jump seat across the world on his days off, and yeah. I forget what his name is. I don't even know if he's still around, you know? I really don't know if he's still around. You do a great job, Cap. I enjoy listening and watching your streams as I work on the 7.5. Well, thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, dude. Good to see you, Sherman. I hope all's well, man. Good to see you, my friend. Have you picked out the routes for this weekend? I only know what we're doing on Saturday, Jarvis. I don't know what we're doing on Sunday, Monday. Saturday, we're doing Montreal to Cuba, Veradero, real world Transat ops or retro Transat ops. So Montreal to Veradero. And then on Monday, I wasn't quite sure. Probably do some retro Delta ops, if I was being honest. Retro Delta somewhere, maybe down in Florida or something like that. It's been a while since we've got to stick maybe East Coast. Done a lot of West Coast US flying over the last couple of weeks, so yeah. I think you're ready to be a real pilot. Why not go study? You'll be a real crashes or something for vibes. No, man. No, thank you, dude. I am very content with what I do, man. Yeah. The Captain Scam 717. I have zero interest in flying his airplanes, man. I'm sorry. As much as I know that, I'd probably gain a lot of viewers and subscribers for flying that type of shit, I've already told you guys, man, I don't care about that. I would much rather have a reliable and respected name in the flight sim community than, have you guys sit through a Captain Sim 76, 777, 717, any of that bullshit. It's not for me, man. Not for me. Are the only planes worth flying the Microsoft, the Phoenix A320, and the PMDG 737? No, there's a lot of other ones. The AnyBuilds A310. There's the ATR as well. That's good. There's a couple other ones. Descent is in 70 miles, Wayward. 70 nautical miles till descent. We'll start planning out our descent here shortly. The CRJ is okay, Mark. It hasn't been updated in about a year and a couple months, but yeah. I'll try that. I'll try to join for one of those. I haven't gotten to fly in a few weeks. Work's been crazy. Always wait. Sounds good. Yeah, Saturday is going to be Montreal down to Veradero. I think it's about a 3-hour flight, 2.5, 3-hour flight or something like that. So, no, you're fine, Wayward. No worries, mate. It's good that you asked. Always good to keep, but I always have. Remember that I know that it's weird when I'm in these views. Just remember that I have this actual, physical FMC sitting right here beside me, right? So I know when I'm stuck in these views, you guys are like, how the hell does he know when top of descent's coming? I get it. Don't worry, man. I'm not, no harm, no foul, man. Just remember that I actually have the physical unit sitting here beside me, so it makes it a little bit easier. The systems of the CRJ are great. The flight model is a little dated early for Microsoft days. Correct. Yeah, it is. Have the stream times changed? Nope, it's just an evening stream, Mike. So if you put ! schedule, we still have our regular times for Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We've just added a Thursday evening stream. It's been something that has been requested for a very long time. A lot of people have been asking for like later streams, afternoon streams, evening streams. So it's something that I'm doing a little bit of internal testing, kind of seeing if this is something that one, it's worth doing, and two, if it's something that you guys enjoy doing. So far it's been good. This is actually our 1 month celebratory Thursday evening streams. I'm not expecting the same numbers that I usually have in the afternoon streams in our regular time slots, but as long as people are enjoying them, as long as people are smashing the thumbs up button, right, chat? Got to get those thumbs up. Looking for 200 likes, chat. If we get 200 likes, that would be perfect. So yeah. Does the weather radar predict work? Not really, Lucian. No, none of them really do work. Have you noticed any downgrades of Sim Update 13? No, I would say over the contrary, actually, man. I seem to be, performance seems to be slightly better in certain situations. I haven't noticed a downgrade at all. No. Any F&O maybe to be considered? Maybe, man. Friday nights are difficult. Usually Friday nights, dude, I'm out at the farm. It just so happens to be this Friday I'm home, and we're doing a truck sim stream tomorrow night. So that's kind of, but Friday nights are usually no good for me, man. No bueno. So yeah, doing the F&O, the Friday night ops are a little bit difficult. But if I am home and we can end up getting one in, I have no problem doing them. Geek Up, come to give a thumbs up and like. Have an awesome flight. I'll have to catch the watch. Flight later during my breaks. Have to get ready for an overnight work tonight. Sounds good, Nick. No worries, man. Have a great shift, dude. Thanks for coming to hang out. Mr. Geo, what's up, man? I find some streamers mentally wander off and start talking about completely unrelated things for too long. We probably do that here on this channel as well. I mean, we talk a lot of flight sim. We also talk a lot of food here on the channel. We love food. Yeah, if you're trying to lose weight or if you're on a diet, this is probably not a good channel. Both of which that I'm doing. I just live vicariously through chat about all the food that we get to eat. We had any problems with Sim Update 13? I've been trying to make it work all day and I haven't been able to. No, it installed quite easily for me, to be honest. Thankfully, I didn't have any issues, knock on wood. Chat, 40 miles from top of descent, just over 40 miles. Let's forecast our descent winds and we'll get that. What do I grow at the farm? Alex, how are you, man? No crops, dude. It's just horses. Horses. Baby horses, breeding horses, boarding horses, riding. There's riding rings and trails, and 34 acres is what we ended up getting. We do grow horses. Yes, there are baby horses. There are lots of baby horses. Actually, there's 2 baby horses there. Nope, no weed at the farm. No, it's a place of business. I don't really want to grow any weed. Honestly, dude, growing your own weed, you really have to know what you're doing, and you have to be really good at it. Growing your own weed is more of usually like an experiment. Yeah. It's a difficult thing to do. Crumbly pollen, exactly. No one wants that. Just finished a cross-country run from Washington State to Connecticut solo in a Peterbilt 579. Oof, nice, Gio. That sounds awesome, dude. Hope you had a great trip. Sounds like you did. You excited for World Flight, Gio? We're getting close, man. 30-something days away. 36 days, 37 days away. Real excited, my man. Oh, do you know what, chat? This is why we don't have a top of descent, because what in the fudge is going on here? Oh, boy. Oh, yeah. Something major went wrong here, chat. Where is it trying to take me? We need to be direct here. Oh, boy. Yeah, yeah, whoever said top of descent, you were 100% correct. You deserve the medal. I didn't even look at how bad that just messed that up, chat. We are way high up off the profile. Let's throw ground spoilers out, and gonna have to probably do a little bit of vectors here, chat. Oh man, this is why you don't. Yep, whoever that was that said top of descent, you were correct. Yes, correct in thinking that. Crash dive. I mean, we're gonna go. We're going over now. We should start falling out of the sky. I'm gonna actually go level change. Will level change be quicker? Level change will definitely be quicker. One hold circuit should do it. Should be good. Yeah. Let's see. Is it going to take us to the proper waypoints? Yeah. Just can't make that turn because of the altitude. That's fine. Okay. Well, let's start configuring for our approach, chat, shall we? Yeah. Good. All right. We're planning the ILS 3-4 left. I think the winds were still favoring the 3-4s, correct? Yes. 280 at 5. Good. 37,000 feet, chat, on downwind. No problem. 110.1. 110.1. Good. 110.1. Left side, right side. Good. Front course will be... No problem, chat. We'll get us here. No worries. We'll do a little bit of... What we're going to do, actually, is let's go... let's just do a little bit of vector here. We're just going to do a little spin all the way around. Let's go heading select. 250. Yep, keep that. Just spin it around. Spin it around. Lose that altitude. Front course will be 335. 335. Good. And I wonder why it screwed up. Like, it shouldn't have. It should have had everything in here. 8,000, below 9, 6,000. I don't know why it didn't. Maybe because it didn't pick up the transition. Because, like, it should be going to Tammy, to Bogey. Bogey at or above 6, turn right, track to Dudok. Like, it should have done that. It shouldn't have. What the airplane was trying to do was the airplane was trying to take us direct TESAT and then radar vector us all the way back around for some weird reason. Anyways, it's fine. No problem, chat. We're just going to do, like somebody said, just do a little 360 here. You'll be good to go. Everybody will be happy. No problems. Okay, 335 is set. Good. And then we need our minimums will be... that's my fault, though, for not checking on that. I definitely should have checked that. I always check it, and for some reason I didn't check it today, so... 220, but that's why you always check your FMC chat and you run through your flight plan. I've seen this before. Pilots overfly the airport until the flight attendant knocked on the door. Yours did the same thing? Yeah, it's weird. It's got to be something either with the flight, like the info, or just the way that the aircraft is doing the approach. Weird. Very, very, very weird. All right, and what is our intercept heading? Intercept heading is going to be sausage at 3,000. So let's bug up 3,000, chat. We'll do our best to kind of plan around that. Chat equals distraction. No. That was my fault. Like I said, I should have gone through the flight plan first. I should have kind of configured it that way. My question is why is it doing 240 knots? I'm going to bump this up to like 290? 280 even. Let's go 280. I don't know why it's trying to hold 240 knots at 30,000 feet. Is there a restriction? There's no restriction. There's no speed restriction, just altitude restrictions. Weird. Indigo, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Trying to give you an in and out. No. We gotta take the blame. Take the blame. But we're fine. We're 25,000 feet. We're still descending. Just making some circles. There's Sydney International. Right there. That's where we're landing, by the way, chat. I'm going to show you how to do this professionally. No problem. I got you, chat. No problemo. Win as a team, lose as a team. Nice. Or, you know what, chat? Listen, it's been a while since we've done this. I think everybody in chat knows what to do here, right? When something like this happens and he's in chat, there's really only one person that can be blamed. Can I see the sea of blame Dans, please? It's only fitting, chat. I mean, he did this to himself. He did this to us, actually. Gotta blame Dan. Listen, Dan's here. We're not being rude by blaming Dan, and he's not here to defend himself. Dan is here to blame. He's here to defend himself. Therefore, he must be blamed. Because it cannot be the captain's fault, right, chat? Has to be the first officer by not going through the flight plan. I feel like that's the only real thing here. Blame Dan. I'll do it again if you don't watch out. We're actually making really good time, too. We're making really good time on that flight, and I was kind of wondering, I was like, man, this feels really long, and we're still 60 miles from descent. God damn it. Poor Dan. Blame Dan. No, it's all fun and games. I feel like we really need to get a Blame Dan shirt made, though, for Fight Sim Expo. Just because I feel like there's going to be some Blame Dan moments. Keep in mind, Dan is going to be flying with me. So if anything does happen, you know I'm resorting to the Blame Dan. Well, if we're using next fight, this one. We're flying Qantas. We're continuing the Qantas ops. He says he doesn't want a long-term stream, but then purposely does this to extend the stream. He loves chat, actually. Right? Just me having fun out here. Apologize. Can you explain how to auto-land? There's probably some better tutorials out there that would explain things a little bit better. But for auto-land, you need to make sure that you've got your ILS frequency in both left side and right side. You need to make sure that you've got your course set both left side and right side, and you need to make sure that you've armed Command A and Command B. Both of those need to be armed. And you also have to make sure that the airport and runway that you're landing at can also auto-land, because some airports and some runways are not capable of doing an auto-land. So just keep that in mind. Alright, chat, spin it around one more time and we should be good. Do a whole 360 here and we should be good to go. And yeah, make sure you descend the airplane if you're going to do an auto land. It's very important. Very important. It's okay, chat. We're just, you know, we're doing a little bit of surveying. It's very busy down in Sydney this morning. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, just going through a little bit of delays here through Sydney International, so they've got us in a little bit of a hold pattern out here. I think we're next in queue for the arrival, so we should be back on track here in about 5 minutes. Thanks for your understanding and patience, and thank you for flying Qantas. So, chat's taken care of, chat. We're all good. Just blame ATC. Blame ATC and everything's good to go. Is the reason you can't speed up are your speed brakes up? Well, I don't want to speed up. The speed brakes are up because we're trying to descend as quickly as we can right now. So we're descending. See how we're descending very quickly because we've got speed brakes out. Everything's very nice right now. P.S. It definitely wasn't the pilot's fault. Exactly. Spoken like a true pilot. Exactly. Just blame them. Wasn't me, man. Wasn't me, chat. Alright, speed's coming back down, 250. We're coming up on 10,000 feet. Our altimeter... What was our altimeter, chat? Altimeter was 1023. Let's bug up 1023, left side, good. Auto brake 3 is in, good. We're bleeding off speed, good. And I'm going to proceed direct to... can I go direct DUDOC? Yes, let's go direct DUDOC. Okay, good. And let's throw it back into LNAV. Good. Okay. See, chat, we're back on track. Nothing to see here. No problems whatsoever. LNAV. Actually, I'm going to maintain that because we're going to go flight level change. Go. Descend heavily, my friend. Alright, we're direct DUDOC, right? Direct DUDOC. You good? Yeah, there you go. Okay, good. Now it's good. Now it understands. Cool. And chat, just like that, we're back on track. See? Just a little couple loop-de-loops. We're good to go. The issues installing the Sim 13 continue. Man, more people are having issues? My ears hurt. Hey, Gab, I was wondering if there was any way you could help me get X-Plane for free. No. Unfortunately, you have to pay for those types of products, man. If you're looking for free simulator, there are a few free simulator options out there. You could always download one onto your iPhone or your tablet. You could do Infinite Flight. I think X-Plane Mobile is free as well. So if you have an iPad or you have an iPhone or an Android, I'm pretty sure you can get X-Plane on mobile for free. There's also one on the PC called Flight Gear. Oh, I failed. Those are supposed to be on at 18,000 feet. Listen, we were going through some shit. Okay, chat. It's fine. Yeah, there's also, I think it's called Flight Gear or something like that. Descent checklist, altimeters. 1023. 1023. Set and cross-checked. Good. Minimums. 220. Set and cross-checked. Good. Landing data is flaps 30, 147 set. Approach briefing, you know what we expect here. We're going to be radar vectors for the ILS runway 34 left. Good. Auto brakes set as required. Seatbelt signs are on. Pressurization panel set. Recall is checked. Descent checklist complete. We'll do our approach checklist next. Flight nav instruments verified. Cabin notifications. Flight attendants will be seated for arrival. Flight attendants have been notified, and altimeters 1023 set and cross-checked. Beautiful. Approach checklist is complete. Next will be the landing checklist. Good. FO is supposed to hit those switches. Exactly. Actually, no, it's the captain actually does these ones. But again, we're blaming Dan. Yeah. You think asking your parents for Microsoft is free? True. Yeah. Just out of curiosity, are you planning on trying to reinstalling FT Sim next stream, or when you land by reloading the aircraft? No, not this stream. No, it'll be next time we're in the PMDG. Maybe Monday. I think we're going to do A310 Sunday, Monday, and then Saturday, Sunday, and then maybe back in this airplane on Monday. And if we do that, we can try the sound pack again. Flaps 1. Tried to give you another out. Nice. Why are we floating in 0 Gs back here for 10 minutes? Apologize. Nothing to see here. Is there any way to get X-Plane for free? Would you? No. If you're asking if you should pirate or torrent a product, no, don't do it. It's not worth it. Work hard. I don't know, man. Get a weekend job. Do something for your parents. See you, Mr. Joby. Air Transat ops for Saturday and I think Retro Delta on Sunday, Vine. Montreal to Veradero, Cuba on Saturday, and then Sunday will be Retro Delta. I wouldn't pirate X-Plane, but I downloaded a car. Good to see you again, Captain Cam. How are you, my friend? Welcome back. Hope you're doing well, dude. Good to see you. Don't listen to chat. We've had just an amazing arrival so far. There's been 0 issues on the approach. It's been a great approach. I think everybody is just really thrilled with how well this approach went. Ground spoilers armed. Good. See, chat? Look, we're right on track. Everything's looking good. Everything is fine and dandy. There's the airport out there looking beautiful. Good to go. Can you do a guide of how to read SimBrief information for an A320 McDo? I wouldn't be the best one to do that. You could probably check out like V1 Simulation. I think he has some stuff on SimBrief and McDo's, and there's some great real-world Airbus captains out there. For any of the small issues, blame Dan. I mean, he's going to be the first officer. I can't believe how well this flight was managed. Those are some of the comments, right, from the from the crew, from the cabin, the crew. Everybody's just astonished at how well this flight's been going. Flaps 5 degrees, speed 190 knots. We're coming up on glide slope. We're coming up on localizer as well. We've got localizer armed. As soon as you get low cap, there it is. We'll go into approach mode. Glide slope. Captured. Beautiful. Look at that, chat. See, it's meant to happen, chat. I told you we'd do this perfect. Kev, do you think you could run Microsoft on a gaming laptop? Depending on the specs. If it was a newer gaming laptop, for sure. My only thing that I always tell people, if you do want to do some heavy gaming and hardcore gaming on a laptop, make sure you buy one of those cooling pads. You can buy them on Amazon for like 15 bucks. It's basically a pad with like 2 or 3 fans that continuously blow cool air up into the laptop. If you're going to get a laptop, get one of those, trust me. I used to have a gaming laptop. I suffered all kinds of thermal problems with it. It'll do a ton of good just to get like a $15 or $20 laptop pad, cooling pad, I think they're called. You could probably get them cheaper at like Walmart if you have like whatchamacallit. What are those big? I forget the name of the store that they have in the U.S. If you're a pilot now, which would you choose, A320 or 73? I don't know. Whichever airline would be willing to give me a job, to be honest with you. I think that's who I would fly for. I would really wouldn't have a preference. Okay, we're looking good. 152 on the approach speed. Everything's set up there. Good. We're waiting for 2500, and then we'll start setting everything up here, chat. We'll bring speed down to 180. As soon as we get the 2500 foot call out, we'll go gear down, flaps 15, and get her configured. Are we a real pilot? I am not. No. There goes gear down, flaps 15, chat. Beautiful. We'll bring our speed back to 170. Good. Sweet. And we're about 6 miles out. Let's get fully configured for 5 miles. 152 on the V approach speed. We'll go flaps 25 degrees, and through 160 knots we'll go flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. And landing checklist: gear down 3 green, flaps 30, 30 green, speed brake armed, green light, engine start switches continuous. Landing checklist is complete. Enjoy the arrival, friends. I'll catch you guys down on the ground. Sounds are up. My airplane. Enjoy, guys. Ahmed, thanks so much, man. 1 month is my airport. Nice. Sydney traffic, Qantas 614, 3 mile final, 3-4 left, Sydney. Ooh, those winds. Watch out, we're vacating to the right. I love landing here. "72 months from Mr. Daniel Barry." Holy macaroni. Replay? No, we can't do replay. We're doing a turnaround. Can only do replay on the second flight. Daniel, celebrating 32 months, Mr. Barry. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Incredibly kind.
400.
Thank you, Dan.
$300. Approaching minimums. $200 minimums.
Continue. United 787 getting ready to depart.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
A slight little flare, hold it. Beautiful. Nose down gently. Reversers are out. Maintain center line. Good. Decelerating. "70 knots, manual braking. We'll take the high speed here to the right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Sydney. Oh, baby. That was a good one, Chad. Real nice. Real nice. Cool. Sydney traffic, Qantas 416 vacated, 3-4 left, Sydney. Alrighty, let's get ourselves over to the gates. Beautiful first leg, chat. Flaps, spoilers, lights. EPU. Good. Cool. Alright. A little bit of, a little bit of fun there on the approach, but overall, great flight. We're a little bit late because of that little circle that we had. Actually, hold on. Might actually ended up being on time here. We were scheduled 1 hour and 12 minutes, chat. We came in at 1 hour and 9 minutes, even with our whatever we did, our loop-de-loops. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so and you did enjoy that, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Thanks, everybody, for being here. We do have one more leg that we will be doing, so if you are interested in doing that, please feel free to join. We're going to be going over to Gold Coast. I don't know if you've ever flown into Gold Coast, so real interesting. I'm looking forward to it. This aircraft parked up here. They are up at 13. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find that, but let's go to GSX and gate 13. Will I be able to find it? Gate 12? Can I go to 12? Where's 12? Yeah, we can go to 12. Okay, we'll go to 12. No. Should be right up here. Alright, cool. Sweet. Ooh, there's that United departing. Sweet. He's got a long flight. Chat, where's he going? After landing checklist, engine start switches off as required, flaps are up, speed brake is down, radar is off after landing checklist is complete. Daniel, thank you very much, man, for 72 months. So this landing is brought to you by the letters F and O. Don't forget replay. This guy, man. F and O. I can only guess what Daniel is telling me with that F and O, chat. Do we want to guess what Daniel is saying? I don't think he's talking about first officers. The United is going to LAX. Ay, ay, ay. What a brave soul. That is a brave man right there, ladies and gentlemen. Or woman. Brave. Brave, brave. Alright. APU bleed is on. APU gens are on. Good. Will we do the next flight? We will do the next flight. Yeah. Where are we parking? Right over here at the whatever gates these are. Looking for gate 12. I think he's just excited to be your first officer soon. Oh, yeah. I bet he's real excited for me to just yell at him and blame him for everything that happens. Call Mr. Daniel Barry. Here's 12. I thought this was our stand. I'm not. Oh, stupid bug, man. I hope they can fix that bug at some point. Just the park brakes come on randomly whenever you turn your camera. Did you get bored on long flights on Flight Sim? I don't do a lot of long flights, to be honest with you, man. That may be one of the options, but I just don't do a lot of flights. Yeah. When will there be more X-Plane content? Man, you gotta ask one question at a time, my friend. I don't know when more X-Plane content's coming, to be honest with you. I really don't know, man. I'm sorry. I wish I'd give you more time, but... I just don't know, man. I don't know why we're not getting a docking system or anything like that, but that's fine. We'll call it quits right about there. I think that should be good. We'll go park brake on. Let them down. Let them up. Shut them down. Seatbelts. Engines. Good. Upstairs. Anti-collision. Wing. Logo. Those come off. Good. That is good. That goes open. Those come off. That comes off. Fuel pumps go off. That should be good. All set there. Transponder goes to that one. Good. Cool. Shut down checklist. Parking brake is set. Fuel pump switches as required. Seatbelt sign is off. Window heat as required. Probe heat to auto. Anti-ice off. Electric hydraulic pumps off. Air conditioning panel is set. Anti-collision light is off. Engine start levers are cut off. Transponder is in standby. Beautiful, chat. Shutdown checklist complete. Beautiful. Why? No. Where are we? Restart Kutao. Give that a second. We parked. We just went a little bit too far. But like I said, I knew we wouldn't be able to. The thing with GSX is sometimes like these airports are, the actual numbering for the gates that you get are not correct to what they should be, right? So, operate jet bridge. Good. There it is. See, it's perfectly fine. And we'll go ahead and request deboarding. Beautiful. Cool. First leg in the books, chat. That was a great flight for the first leg. Happy with how that went. Other than our little, you know, that whole thing there, you know. You know how it goes, right? Cool. Let's go ahead and plan our second leg, shall we? Going from Sydney over to Gold Coast. This Gold Coast scenery is actually a little bit of a pain in the ass to find. It's only sold on the marketplace. So keep that in mind. It's not sold on any of the usual sites that I use to buy my add-ons. Good. We'll go ahead and flight info. Good. We'll close you. We'll go to new flight. Somebody may have grabbed this call sign. I'm not quite sure. I have someone's wingtip in my view. I'm just going to change that. There we go. Did I not? Also, just keep forgetting to do that. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and plan for that. Good, and we're going YSSY to, the hell is this iCow again? Gold Coast. YBCG. Alright, and we are in the 737-800. Good. And first. Good. We've got 151 passengers, chat, on this leg. 3-4 left is the departure. 3-2 is the arrival. That's what we've got planned. Beautiful. Cool. That is good. That is good. It's about the same time. It's actually a little bit shorter on this leg, so that's good. Pre-file, VATSIM, send off our flight plan. Good. And reconnect. Alright, cool. Flight plan has been filed or reconnected on the network. Bear with me here for a sec. I'm just going to work on some stuff on the second PC. Alright, cool. Information should be updated up top. Let's go inside and start programming the rest of the aircraft for now. Let's come down here. We're going to go to our menu tab. We're going to go to our FS actions. We're going to go to payload. We're looking for a 0 fuel weight of... Give me a second. I need to change this. I need to remember to change my... my defaults as pounds now. 0 fuel weight, 130.4. Good. Return leg fuel, 12,500 on this leg. We'll bug that up. Good. Go to return. Go to return. Let me come down here to our trusty SimBrief downloader. We'll export that. Good. We'll close that. Good. That's all set. Beautiful. Let's go to our FMC tab. Go to our route tab. We're going to go YSSY over to YBCG. YBCG. Good. We'll throw that into there. Is this the airport that we flew into last time, chat? We were in Australia, and remember, we took it all the way down to minimums. Do you guys remember that? We barely could make out the runway. It was pretty crazy. Our Qantas QFA, what was our call sign? 1784. We'll bug that up. We'll activate and execute that. Beautiful. Let's go to our departures. We're going to plan for 3-4 left on the... it's not giving me departures. It's so weird. I don't understand. It didn't give me departure or arrival on the last ones as well. Is that common that you don't get like SIDS and stars? Or is it just like in as the... It's really weird. The Sydney 2 departure, I guess that would be the most accurate. Or what is our first waypoint? Entra. So we should be on this one. The Entra 5. Okay, we'll pin that. And then for our arrival, what do we have? These are just sectors. No. What runway are we coming in on? We're coming in on 3-2, so we're going to be out of that one. So the Burnie... We could take that one. Could take the Burnie... Do we have Burnie as a waypoint? We have Gommel. Where's Gommel? I'm going to pause our music here. Do I see Gommel? I don't. Now, where is Gommel? Okay, I do see Burnie. Okay, let's plan for the Burnie, the Burnie 2 Victor, and I guess we're going to take the RNP Zulu from... Do we have any cool approaches we could do? We could do the RNAV Yankee? Sure, let's do that. The RNAV Yankee from Atkin. If we come down here, I don't see Atkin, but hopefully we can do that. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's come down here. Let's plan for the Entra 5 departure out of... So you can only take it on 3-4 right. Okay, cool. We'll go out for an adventure. We'll go to 3-4 right, chat. We'll execute that. Okay, maybe that's why it's not giving me departures. Interesting. All right, arrivals. We're going to plan for the... What did I say? The Burnie 2... What did I just say? The Bernie 2 Victor. Bernie 2 Victor for runway 32. And we're going to plan for the RNAV Yankee 32. RNAV Yankee 32 from Atkin. And we'll go ahead and execute that. Okay. We're going to scroll through. We're going to make sure nothing crazy's going on here. Okay. So, let me look at the plan here briefly. We're going to get a beautiful view of downtown Sydney, I believe, on this departure chat. We go to plan, and we're going... That's why you look at things, chat, okay? That's why you look at things. Okay, that is a fucking disaster. Okay, so it should be Bernie. Let's look at this again. It should be Bernie, direct to AlduX, yes, to Vansu, to Rooney, okay? That's good, that's good, that's good. It's got Rooney, good. And then from Feichel, so from Feichel, we want to go direct to Atkin. So Feichel, direct Atkin, execute that. That should be correct. I think. Bernie, AlduX, Vansu, Rooney, Feichel, to Atkin, to CG 421, 422, to CG 440, to runway 23, and then I guess that's the go around afterwards. I don't know why it's got so many weird, like, what are all these? That has to be the go around, right, chat? I'm confused by that whole Gomel and Carey. Like, where is... Oh, okay. So it did it twice. I see what's going on. Okay. Now we should be good. Yeah, chat. There we go. Okay. Major confusion. Confusion is solved. Beautiful. Okay, cool. Init ref 0fuel8. Oh, shit. I think we're done deboarding. Yes, we are. Okay, hold on. Let me go to GSX. Restart the Kutao script. Give that a second. We'll start the reboarding process. Okay, 0fuel8, 130.4. Blocked fuel, we're going to call 12.5. Good reserves, we're going with 3. Cost index 35. Yes. Cruise level will be 35,000 feet. Level 350. Good. Cruise winds 254 at 37. 254 at 37. Good. We're going to go to GSX. We're going to go to sim brief OK. Good. And we're going to go request boarding. Good. We'll execute that. Wonderful. Transition is 10,000 feet out of here. Beautiful. N1 limits. No derate on the takeoff. No derate on the climb. Takeoff page. Flaps will be 5 degrees. CG weight today 25.3. Trim value 4.6. V speeds 35.37. 47. Beautiful. Everything is done there. We're happy with that. We're just going to wait for the boarding process now. We're going to flip that to map. Nope. They're already on board. Good. Good. Passengers are boarding starting now. Chat. We'll come outside. We'll deal with chat here for a little bit. We'll hang out. Cool. We're looking good. Livery. This livery is available on flightsim.to. Flightsim.to, man. Just search for Qantas under the PMDG 737 section. Pretty easy to find. Cool. Shrink the yoke down so we can see the CDU display. Wait, what? On my camera? What do you mean? Or like in here? You can see it in here. I just was doing a weird camera to check everything. They're landing runway 14 IRL. Interesting. Okay, well, what are the winds doing? Let's see what the winds are doing. Metar YB... What is it? YBCG? YBCG. No, when you're looking at plan mode. Ah, got you. Okay. Yeah, got you. The winds are 020 at 9. 020 at 9. Nah, I'm taking runway 32, man. I'm keeping runway 32. As cool as it would be to land runway... runway 14. 020 is far more favoring for the... far more favoring for runway 32 than it is for runway 14. Runway 14, that would be some weird quartering tailwind. I wonder why they're landing that way. That doesn't make sense. Just look at flight radar, Jetstar. Yeah, no, like I'm saying, that's cool, but I don't understand why. That doesn't really make sense. When you have runway 32 as an option, it doesn't really make sense to... Unless, like, again, you have to remember, sometimes the winds get updated far quicker than they do, you know, real-life winds or real-life winds. Usually there's like a 20-minute delay on what we get in the simulator, and I think 20 minutes is probably more like 30 minutes. So we'll see. We'll monitor the winds en route. If we have to make any changes, no problem. We can make some changes. Miyoshi, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. I hope all's well. What is off-block time? That's from gate to gate, essentially. They are currently running ILS calibrations on 1.4 IRL. There you go. That's pretty cool. Maybe that's why they're doing it. But those winds are spicy, dude. Like, I don't want to land with a 9-knot quartering tailwind. Not if I don't have to. How's the sound? Sorry, I missed the first part of the stream. The sound's screwed up, Neil. I think in the installation I didn't do something correct. When I went to test it, I didn't have any click sounds. I didn't have any GPWS sounds. It was really weird. Somebody explained what I have to do, so next time we fly the PMDG, I'll try and reinstall the sounds, and I'll try and get things done properly this time. Does the METAR report from the sim or IRL? I think it's through VATSIM. I think it's VATSIM pulls the weather from VATSIM. Which VATSIM pulls it from real world, but there's a delay, right? Very cool, Miyoshi. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. It was a lot of fun. I love flying in Japan. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. It was awesome. Alright, let's kind of take a look here so we can start planning some things. Let's see what our taxi is going to look like. So we're going out to 3-4 right, which is going to be a little bit of a jaunt, but what we'll do is we'll just take Charlie all the way down. We'll make a left on Lima, and then we'll go Tango all the way down, and we'll take Tango 5 for our departure out, and then we should get a beautiful view of Sydney off of departure, so it should be real nice. I think it'll be worth the taxi. Long taxi, but I think it'll be worth it. How do you get the routes for the airlines that no longer exist, or is it an aircraft that airline doesn't use anymore? Both. Sometimes it's usually just an airplane that doesn't exist anymore, an aircraft that's not there, but the airline is still flying that route, right? So like I'm pretty sure Air Transat and like Sunwing and all them fly Montreal to Veradero. It's a pretty popular route. Canadians love Cuba, man. It's one of the few places the Canadian dollar actually has some value-ish. Surprising to see you stream this late. So, Bridgie, this is our new schedule. Every Thursday, this is actually our 1 month celebration. We've been doing this for exactly 1 month now, to the day, where we stream on the evenings on Thursday. So this is the 4th stream of Thursday evenings. So if you put ! schedule, you'll see the new schedule. Same schedule as before. We're always live at the same time. We just have added a Sunday stream. Or sorry, a Thursday evening stream. I was thinking about the schedule. Can't believe it's already October. Pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. September flew by, to be honest with you. Like, it really did. It's pretty crazy. Still had a chance to get the Caribbean in the winter. My job kind of ruins that possibility. Yeah. It's beautiful, man. I love it. I've been to the Dominican. I've been to Cuba. I've been to Jamaica. I've been fortunate to travel to quite a few places. ! Schedule. No question mark. Yeah. Actually, it should work because you put a space. Was lucky and updated this morning, had a horrible CTD with the PMDG and now seems fixed with significant performance boosts. I've noticed performance as well seems to be a lot better. I don't know if it's just like a placebo effect or something like that, but yeah. This whole year, especially the summer, went by so fast. It's crazy to think, Jarvis, that like to me, it feels like Flight Sim Expo was like literally like a couple weekends ago. It's literally been like almost 3 months since Flight Sim Expo. Actually, it has been 3 months. 3 months, almost to the day that we were down there. Pretty crazy. People are already starting to get ready for Halloween around town. Oh yeah, yeah. All the stores have Halloween candy out and costumes and yeah. Yep. Captain Lee, welcome back, man. Hope all's well. Two streams in one day, correct. Yeah, Thursdays. Costco had Christmas stuff out in August. Well, it's Costco. You got to expect. Hello, Davis. Good to see you, man. Welcome back. 3 months since FSXO means only 7 more years until Charlie Rudder pedals. Man, they've been getting destroyed on their online, dude. I follow them on like Instagram and Facebook, and these guys are just, they're in trouble, man. I truly feel like Honeycomb is just, they barely have their head above the water right now. It's kind of sad. You know, I had a lengthy conversation with the owner and CEO Nikki at the Flight Sim Expo, and he was kind of just explaining to me that, you know, he unfortunately relied on a few people that just really didn't, you know, live up to their end of the bargain, and I feel kind of bad for him, but at the same point, it's, you got to be on top of people, man. If it's not, you know, if you're the owner and CEO of the company and you've already taken money from people and you've got pre-orders in and you're not able to deliver, you know, we're going on 3-4 years now of some of these products and people are still waiting and they've pre-ordered them. That's not acceptable, man. And that's not, you know, that comes down to so many more factors than one person not doing their job, you know? So the Bravo throttle quadrant is absolutely amazing. I do agree with you. I'm actually having a little bit of issues with mine. One of the wires inside cut. So I've had to, one of the wires for the reverse thrust. So I've had to bind my reverse thrust to one key bind for both engines now, which is kind of a shame, but you can actually look down and see that the wire has
Excited
sliced.
For World Flight in November.
Yes, sir.
Close to Saug is gonna be a very long flight. Also hope the Sens have a great year this year.
Yes, same as I, man. I got some tickets, actually. I'm going with a buddy. The week before I go away to Flight Sim Expo, I'm going on a Tuesday night with a buddy of mine. We got really good tickets. We're going to see Buffalo. Ottawa and Buffalo. So fingers crossed for a good year, man. We've got a good team. We're hungry. We'll see, man. We'll see how she goes. Is your windsock in game going the other direction? I don't know. Honeycomb should be refunding pre-orders for now and just open it back up when they know that they can confirm the numbers. I agree. Flight Simmer. It's one of those things, like I said, man, I've always been close with Nikki. It's good to see you as well, my friend. I've always been close with Nikki, and I've had a good relationship with him and even some of the other people at Honeycomb. I was kind of surprised when he told me the information in the news at the Flight Sim Expo. I was kind of like, wow, you know, like, didn't expect that at all. Especially with the main employee that I've been dealing with ever since the beginning, and I guess, yeah. So, I don't know. I do feel bad, but at the same point, I also got to side with the consumers here. Like, you know, when you're going on 3-4 years of a purchased, you know, pre-purchased something and you still don't have a product, that's, you know, there's too many other great products out there for you to be waiting around, you know. I understand wanting to support Honeycomb and you support their products and stuff like that, but yeah. New stream time for Thursday night works for me, so I'll catch your new stream time. Hope you're well, Cap. I'm well, man. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you are well. Hope life's treating you good, man. Maybe one of these days we'll get you up here for Flight Sim Expo, right? Maybe one day you'll take the 16-hour flight, come up to Vegas with us, come and hang out, my friend. It would be a pleasure to meet you in real life. Until then, we'll enjoy the videos online. Let's go, Canes. Oh, don't you dare. I'll go back to work beforehand. Rotate. Miyoshi, thank you very much, man. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for coming and checking in, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the Japan content. He claimed to the show, their keynote, that he is on top of it and all would be fly to Hong Kong, go to the office, and then straight back to the airport on the same day just to test stuff. Hey, man, like I said, I'm not here to argue. I just think I know, you know, regardless of what's going on, I think it's crazy that people are still waiting for these orders, you know? That's it. That is it. All right, chat. Let's do our checklist here. Pre-flight checklist. Interior and exterior inspection complete. Circuit breakers are checked. Nav and display switches normal and auto. Passenger signs are on. Window heat is on. Engine bleed switches are on. Pressurization panel is set for 35,000 feet checked. And our landing elevation in Gold Coast will be, again, sea level, basically 13 feet. So sea level. Pressurization mode selector is on auto. Mode control MCP. We're going to go initial climb 10,000. And we are departing on 3-4. So we'll bug up 3-4 on the heading. Good. It is an RNAV departure, so we don't really need to worry about heading, but we're just going to be good pilots, and we'll bug up runway heading. There we go. And our V-speed was looking at 147. MCP panel is set. I am going to recycle the flight directors as well. New flight. Good. Oxygen masks. Left side. Right side. Checked. Good. Altimeters. 1023 set and cross-checked. Flight nav instruments have been checked. Warning and annunciator lights have been checked. Good. Speed brake is down. Takeoff warning. Checked and closed. Engine start levers are cut off. Stab trim switches normal. Fire warning has been checked. Good. Radios and transponders set. Radar set and off. Rudder and aileron trim free and zero. Free and zero there as well. Parking brake is set. Windows close and lock left side, close and locked right side. Flight attendants briefing has been completed. Departure briefing. Chat, you know what we're expecting here? We're expecting the Entra 5 RNAV departure. It's going to be a right turn through 500 feet, direct on course to Entra, and then from Entra we'll continue off. If we have any issues below V1, we'll apply max reversers and max brakes, vacate the runway, and assess the issues. If we have an issue, an alarm, anything above V2, we'll take it to the skies. We'll worry about the issue up there. If we need to return back to Sydney, we'll plan for that. If it's not detrimental to the flight, we'll continue en route to Gold Coast. Other than that, I think we're looking good. Weather looks great here in Sydney. Winds are 020. Sorry, that's not Sydney. Winds in Sydney look great. Looking at 100 at 7 knots. We could probably actually switch runways. Interesting. It's fine. We'll take 3-4. Great visibility, and QNH is set there as well. If you have any questions, now's the time. No questions. Beautiful. Logbook and QRHs are on board. Fuel required 11.8, and we've got 12.4 on board. Pre-flight checklist complete. We are ready for our pushback, so we're going to go GSX. Prepare for pushback and departure. I am going to pause the music. Bear with me. Good. Music is paused. Let's come down here. Let's go to return. We're going to go to doors. Close the door. Good. Everything else is closed. Beautiful. Should be getting ready for pushback. Great. Let's go to...
Hello, Captain.
Hello.
We are ready for pushback.
Beautiful. Actually want this over to music. Yes. And then GSX should be GSX settings, audio, music, apply. Okay, I may have to redo that. Yeah, give that a second. Good, cool. All right, sweet. That's where it should be. GSX, prepare for pushback and departure. Good. All right, cool. Okay, wonderful. Upstairs, that looks good. We'll do our before pushback checklist. Doors are closed. Hydraulic panel is set. Fuel pumps are set and on. Beautiful.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Flight deck door closed and locked, and transponder XPNDR, which it should be as well. Squawking 1000 XPNDR. Good, cool. We're good. Here comes the gear pin, and we'll get ready to push back, shot. Mr. Chavez, Blue Crayon, 38 months. Good to see you, man. Huge no floaters. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate you. It's extremely kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I should be coming to FSX1 next year, Cap. My parents and I are talking about making it a family vacation. Parents go out and do their thing while I'm with you all at the expo. There you go, man. Vegas. I mean, there's no better place to do it, right? Canes are my second team because I also live in North Carolina. And they used to be the Whalers and used to live in New England as a kid at the time. There you go. That makes sense, right? Wish I knew more about hockey. I do enjoy going to the live games, though. The Canes fan, I'm just because I'm from North Carolina. Got you. I got you, man. I have so many questions. Why? What happened? Oh, never mind. You guys are just bugging me about questions for our rotation speeds. I'm like, what the hell are these guys talking about? They got questions. Now I get it. We want to go nose left. Nose right, tail left. Yes, correct. Are we... He's not... I don't want to push. I think he might just be in the way of us. We'll just wait for him to push back. We don't want to go into anybody. I booked my hotel for 2024. Nice. Very cool. Got there. I finally got it. Finally got it, Jarvis. Took me a while. Listen, stream number 2, stretching, you know. My brain's a little bit slower in these evening streams. I don't pick up so quickly. Cool. Just wait for that again. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We'll go ahead and release the park brakes.
Commencing push.
Beautiful.
All engines clear.
Let's go ahead and go engine sounds up for start. Let's go upstairs. We'll go and get the packs in the off position. Good. AP bleed pressure is good. Let's go and go engine number 2 over to ground. Beautiful. Anti-collision light comes on as well as we are now moving. And start valve is open. N2 percentage is rising. Again, we're looking for 25% before we introduce fuel. We're already booking hotels? No, I'm not. I'm not, Les, because I don't know, man. There's too many options here. I'm going to look at Airbnbs. I'm going to look at many options, right? I personally don't want to stay at the Tropicana. If you want to stay at the Tropicana, that's fine. Something about a hotel that was built in like the 50s. I don't know. Vegas. God knows what happened in that room. I'm probably going to look at getting a different hotel, maybe a newer renovated hotel or an Airbnb. Yeah. Tampa's going downhill this year. I mean, Vasilevsky's out, dude. Vasi out for at least 2 months. It's never going to be just 2 months either, right? It's probably going to be closer to 3 months. They don't have a backup goalie. They have like some like rookie who's played like 8 games or something like that. They're in trouble, man. They'll probably be able to claim somebody off waivers. I don't know who. Everybody's thinking Martin Jones. Martin Jones off Toronto, because Toronto's either going to have to put Martin Jones or Joseph Wall on. They're going to have to send him down to free agency, so one of them's going to happen. You did yours at the Hilton? It's a good one, I think. Yeah. Well, thanks for ruining my night. I'm sorry. Apologize. Stayed at the Flamingo and it was amazing. Pool was very nice as well. There you go. Cool. Isn't the Tropicana being destroyed because of the new baseball stadium being put where it is? Correct. Yes, but they're still hosting events. Yeah. You think Murray? Murray's not playing this year, man. Murray's going for surgery as well. They haven't announced what it is, but Murray's going for surgery. Engine number 1 overground, Murray's not playing at all this year. He's not playing at all. He's about to get a crazy surgery as well. And if he does come back, Toronto doesn't have the cap space, man. Toronto is absolutely wrecked on cap space. They do not have the cap space for any of that. To make them cap compliant, they'd have to sit so many players. Introduce fuel number 1. Sim Fanatic, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Having a great evening. I've done grand vacations on the Strip. It was nice. Interesting.
Unlocking gear.
All right. 2 good engines. Upstairs. On. Off. Auto. 35,000 set and check. EPU bleed goes off. Probe heat's on. You go on. Gen 1 is on. Good. Good. Upstairs is great. Cool. After start checklist, generators are on. Probe heats are on. Anti-ice as required. Air conditioning panel is set. Recall is checked. Auto brake over to RTO. After start checklist complete. Next will be our taxi checklist. Let's go flaps 5. Set our V speeds here, 35, 37, 47. 147 is set here as well. We'll recycle the flight director, left side, right side. Good. We'll go LNAV. We're going 460 on the trim. 4.6 on trim is set there. Good. Taxi checklist. Flaps. 555 green. Takeoff speeds. 135, 37, 47 set. Thrust, 98.7 takeoff, stab trim 4.6, and flight controls checked free and clear, chat. Beautiful. Taxi checklist is complete. Park brake. Off. Let's go and get our taxi going here, chat. Flite Some Life, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Is it After Dark? But this isn't an After Dark. No, part of the new schedule, Vexy. Exclamation point schedule. Let me know what hotel you end up with. I currently have 0 ideas. Yeah, like I'm going to do, Jarvis, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to try and do what these guys did for what they did in Houston. I'm honestly just going to look for, like, newly renovated hotels. New hotels, newly renovated hotels. Somewhere off the strip would probably end up being a little bit cheaper. Not, like, too far off the strip, but, you know, off the main strip. Look for hotels that are, like, newly renovated and stuff like that, right? So, also, it's a little bit different for me because I kind of get, well, yeah, you know what I mean. With Thrustmaster and me there streaming with them and stuff like that, it might be a little bit different. But, yeah. I would try those things. That, I think, would be the best idea. Cleaner sheets. Yep, sure, could do that as well. Yeah. These guys are all the way out on Bravo, so I'm going to go out to Bravo chat as well. Flite Some Life, 32 months. Appreciate you, my friend. Huge no floaties too, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's extremely kind, man. I appreciate you. Where in Vegas? What do you mean, where? Where's the event being held? At the Tropicana. That's what you're asking. Captain, the only thing I'm asking is Thrustmaster is a tiller. Hey, man. Hopefully we get something announced by then. I have questions about the dirty sheets. Uh-oh. Let's go to Old Vegas Strip and play the $5 tables. I'd be down to play some cards, man. I'd play some poker and stuff like that for sure. I'd be down for some poker. 32 months, my friend. Thank you, dude. I appreciate you. Incredible, man. Make sure you get an Airbnb big enough for all of us. Yes. You're all invited, chat, to my Airbnb. Airbnbs are crazy now, too, like the things that they make you do. Some newly renovated hotels don't change their price to equate for the renovations, so you get hotels that should be $300 when they're $100. Correct. That's exactly what these guys got in Houston, man. I mean, these guys in Houston, what they ended up getting was far better than what we were. At least what I stayed at. Flight Simulator sucks at updating. The servers are kind of bogged down right now, for sure. Have you flown Qantas before? What do you think of the Project Sunrise? I've never flown Qantas, and I think it's a flight that needs to be done. I think it's awesome that they can join, but the whole double sunrise and being on an airplane for so long, it's got to be tough, man. It's got to be tough. I'm afraid of getting lost, kidnapped, broken, married, or all of the above out in Vegas. Yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong, my friend.
And traffic, bars 515, going to be crossing runway 34 left, Lima.
Had to reinstall my sim and that didn't even work. Oof. That's not good at all. Alright, we're going down here. We're making our left onto Lima. And then a slight right onto Tango. Just don't lose a tooth. Nice. Nice reference. I like it. Does anyone know if the scenery gateway system was released today? I think it was, but I'm not sure, Microwave. You'll have to check the release notes. I think it was, but I don't know. I thought it was scheduled to release today. Clear left, clear right. $4 days at the Park MGM Hotel is $400 USD. Is that a good deal? I have no clue. I'd have to do some research. 4 days at Park MGM Hotel. Is that just the MGM Grand? Or is that a different one? Robin asked this, but what do you think of the IndyBuilds A320neo coming before Christmas? I'm excited for it, man. I think like everybody else, I think we all really want something a little bit different away from an A320. But that being said, I'm not going to say no to an AnyBuilds project. That's for damn sure, man. You know that these guys do quality work. So I'm excited. And I just, like, you know, here's the thing with AnyBuilds, right? I mean, that's 2 airplanes coming from them. That means we're getting the A320neo and we're getting the A300 by the end of the year. So that's 2 major airplanes from AnyBuilds by the end of the year. So that's something to look forward to in itself, right? Stayed at the MGM Park in March, can recommend. There you go. Project Sunrise is such an overrated thing. It's not even needed flight. Why? Like, I wouldn't even want to fly JFK to Auckland, let alone a flight further. I don't understand the whole double sunrise gimmick. I don't know. I feel like it's probably geared towards businessmen or people that are having to fly for business or for family reasons or something like that. I don't know if it's something that's offered once a week, twice a week, 4 times a week. I don't know enough about the flight, but yeah. Is the AnyBuilds A320neo going to be ground up project, or they're just taking the fly-by-wire and doing something? I have no clue, Davis. I do not know. My guess is they're probably using some of the assets from the default A320neo. I don't think they would be using fly-by-wire stuff. I think AnyBuilds would probably implement their own system logic flight model type stuff. I just don't know if they're using, you know, some of the assets that are already there for the default stuff, or if it's something from the ground up. I don't know. AnyBuilds is making an A320neo, Shaq, yes, and it's coming through Microsoft. So it's either going to be like 15 or 20 bucks like it was for the AN225 or the ATR 72, or it's going to be a freeware. We don't really know yet. They haven't really announced anything. But yeah. The default model of the 320, I would agree. Yeah, I agree, Diego. Sydney to Singapore, 10 hours. Yeah, it's a long one. It's a long one, man. What did we do, chat? We did something like that, didn't we? This year. I want to say not too long ago, but this year I think we did something like that. I can't remember where we went. I think we did that. I think we did Singapore to Sydney. It's a long time since I've been in the flight simulator stuff. Any updates on the Bluebird? Nope, Bluebird's in here, though, hanging out all the time. Just waiting, man. Just waiting. It's in development. They're hard at work. That's really all we can say. Like I always say, man, you know, if you want these high-quality third-party projects, they take a long time, man. It's a labor of love. It truly is. And it's something that takes a lot of time to get right and to get done properly. I would rather wait and get something done properly than get something that's, you know, done too quickly. That's just my opinion. SimFanatic, thanks so much, man, for the $1 donation. $1 donation. Well, the one gifted member. See, my brain's not working right now. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for your support. I appreciate you. Tom, if you're around, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Incredibly kind. Thanks so much, SimFanatic. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you. No floaties, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get some lights, get some things rocking here. We are going to, before takeoff checklist, runway position. We got 3-4 right, inside and outside. Flaps 5-5 green. Navigation briefing complete. Takeoff warnings are checked. Auto throttle gets armed. Engine start switches over to continuous. Transponder to TARA. Good. And flight attendants was reseated for departure. Good. Travis gifting 5 members to the channel. Travis, huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support as well. I truly do appreciate that. That's incredibly kind. Huge no floaties, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I truly do appreciate you, man. That's incredibly kind. Thank you. Guys, if you just got a gifted membership in chat from Travis, please make sure you say thank you. Incredibly kind, man. Yo, cam's going on. Sounds are going up. Let's get it, chat. Sydney traffic, Qantas. 1784 departing 3-4 right. Sydney. Throttle's 40%. Let's get it. Chrono. Toga. Let's go. Takeoff power set. Slight nose down pressure.
City traffic, about 515, morning up your speed alive, or last city. 80 knots.
Cross check, we're neutral.
V1, rotate.
Rooftop lane.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Power's coming in. Ooh, it's windy. There's downtown Sydney. All right, let's go VNav. Flaps 1. It's absolutely bananas that you can just look out your simulator and that's what you see. It's crazy, man. Absolutely crazy. There's the Opera House right there. Wild. Absolutely wild.
Traffic.
Let's go flaps clean.
Climb. Climb. Increase climb. Increase climb.
Head tracking? Yes, track IR.
Clear of conflict. Traffic. Adjust vertical descend. Adjust descend. Climb now. Climb now. Clear of conflict.
Orbeck Sydney, it's so good, dude. Going autopilot on. Bring you guys to the flight deck. Sounds can come down just a little bit. Cool. Taxi lights off. Start switches are going to go off. Wing light can go off. And we'll go ahead and disarm ground spoilers and auto brake, and gear gets locked. There's 10,000 feet. We'll go standard barrel pressure. Good. Continue the climb up. Beautiful. And standard barrel this side. Cool. After takeoff checklists. Flaps are up. Landing gear up and off. Packs auto. Engine bleeds on. Pressurization panel checked and set. 35,000. And engine start switches off as required, and APU is off. After takeoff checklist complete. Beautiful. And I don't know like where that airplane came from. Did he depart off the left side? He must have departed off the left side. If you have to land a 737 IRL, do you think you could? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if it was a troll, but he took off parallel. Maybe. Not quite sure. Are your lights on? Yes, till 18,000 feet. Runway turnoffs and landing lights stay on till 18,000 feet. I'm using my world flight checklists. Going through that stuff. I don't think it was a troll. I just think we departed at the exact same time. There should have been definitely better communication. I didn't know somebody was departing. I didn't hear anybody on VATSIM. I bet you could. Maybe. I don't know. Happened to me last week, and that was with ATC. The guy ended up passing me. Interesting. Well, hopefully he gets in front of us. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll monitor it. Only some airlines keep them on until 18,000, Captain Howdy. Not all airlines. Delta, the aircraft, the airplane, the airline, wow, that we're replicating for world flight is Delta, and Delta keeps them on until 18,000. So, yeah. Probably could set it up to auto land somewhere. I would agree. Yeah. I'd like to think that would be possible, right? Okay. My airport. Alrighty, cool. We're on track, on course. This guy in front of us is like 2 miles in front. That's a little bit concerning. I did have him. There he is. He's just making his turn now. Runway 37 ETI. Yes. English, please, Teo. I'm sorry, man. I don't understand what you're asking. If you could do English, please, that would be fantastic. Cap, we fly the 77-10 with the EFB. Is it out? It's fully out now, isn't it, Diego? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Give it another go. Alright, 18,000 feet, landing lights. Good. Seatbelt signs are off as well. And climb checklist, altimeters, cross-check, standard, climb checklist complete. Beautiful. Cool. Looking good. Sweet. Remember, guys, if you haven't done so, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Let's get this video up to as many likes as we can. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out with me today. Really do appreciate it, man. It's been a fun stream. Love flying down in Australia. I'm glad I'm able to do more Australia as well now. It's a lot of fun. What's your favorite continent to fly in? I mean, I'm probably most comfortable flying in North America. I don't know if I have a favorite, though, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know. Might download a sim on my new rig. Not going to have any of my add-ons, though, sadly. I might just not go through the damn trouble of setting them all up. I think that's, I mean, I think if you just go one at a time, Vexy, obviously if you look at it in like the grand picture of things, it's probably daunting to know that you have to install, you know, 100, 200 scenery things and planes and stuff. Just start small, man. Maybe put in like 6 airports, 10 airports, put in one of your airplanes. You got the PMDG, the Phoenix, whatever it is, whatever sim it is. Kind of just go from there, man. You want to do a flight, you add 2 of the sceneries that you have. Just do it one at a time, man. You don't have to do everything at once, right? So I always tell people, if you look at flight sim that way, like if you try and install 30 different airplanes and then 100 sceneries all at once, you're going to be there for 8 hours installing things and configuring things, right? One at a time, man. One at a time. It's flight sim, dude. It ain't going nowhere. It's one of those hobbies, right? Absolutely haters. I agree, man. Yep. Missed earlier flight. Were you showing any new scenery? Nope. Excuse me. Nope. Not today. No scenery.
Velocity 505. Land runway 34 right.
Take the day off to install when I have to reinstall add-on linkers. A heaven sent makes it simple. True. Yep. I think I did download my aircraft, and then I would plan my flights around the night before, and I would download the sceneries I needed. Eventually, you'll download them all. Exactly. Yeah. I was going to say, Dan's getting Moderator of the Year award here, Mopar, right? Oh, my goodness. Employee of the Month, Mr. Daniel Barry, ladies and gentlemen. Cap, I don't want to come across as spamming, but I'm really interested on how you got Delta checklists. I got it through the World Flight guys, so I don't know how they got it. I'm sure they probably don't want to disclose it either. But yes, it's because I'm part of World Flight. So if you're part of World Flight, you get the official World Flight checklist, which is what we're using. So I'm not sure, man. Could have had a friend that works at Delta. Could have, who knows, man. Who knows? Could have met somebody who was online and had an old Delta SOP or a current Delta SOP that they're using. I don't know. Gotta do something to earn the weed you're buying everyone in California. Whoa. I didn't... Dan, I heard that you were buying all the weed when we were in California. That's what I heard. I heard Dan got some crazy bonus this year. Big bonus check just before he goes to California. And he offered to buy everybody... Marijuana's legal, by the way, chat, in California, so we're all good. Don't worry, we can consume as responsible adults. I love the Indy Builds LAX scenery. It's really nice. It is, Tom. It's beautiful. Yeah. How do you know which version of Microsoft you're using? What do you mean? How do you know which version? I heard that too. Yep. And then I also heard in Vegas at the Expo, he's also going to be there in full force again. Ready to buy everybody. Yeah. Well, some might act like adults. Yes, true. Not I. Not I. All right. How we doing up here? Do we got everything? 3-4. Did I say we're going to 3-4 or 3-5? I thought we were going to 3-5. Yeah, we are going to 3-5. I don't know why I stopped on 3-4. What did I set in pressurization? 3-5. Yeah, okay. We're going 3-5. Alright, well, we're slightly behind him, a little bit lower. That's going to be issues. We might just have to log off. If there's no ATC, I mean, it is what it is. We should have just configured that a little bit better when we were on the ground, right? I quit stretching. The days are longer. Oh, no. I'm dreading that day, man. The day when... Yeah, I don't know, man. Phoenix is delayed? Yes, it is. Los Angeles resident here who needs legal grass. Oh, baby. More like a bunch of 16-year-olds? No, I don't think so. Thing is when you're an adult and you consume marijuana, you usually don't act like a 16-year-old. I know there are some, for sure, that probably consume marijuana and act like 16-year-olds, but I have good faith in my friends that that's not the case. I'll never quit. Maybe switch to edibles at some point. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't like edibles, dude. I don't like them. Distillates? Distillates are good. Like, are you talking like what you drop it in with your coffee? Like those like distillates? Or are you vaping or smoking the distillates? You just haven't had the right ones? I don't know, man. I don't know. I wonder how many sneezes we get out of you, Dan, at World Flight. No vape? Little tinctures? Little vial? You'll get a fair share, don't you worry. Hello, I'm bored. What's your name? ASL, Bob. ASL? Age, sex, location? Who remembers that, chat? The early days of chat rooms. ASL. Can I get your ASL, please? Sorry for the caps lock. No worries. Hey, Cap, how are you? I have an invitation to you as soon as we have an upcoming SBSP Paulo Ricardo You join me into a flight between SBRJ to SBSP. Are you in? That could be fun. Yeah. That could be fun for sure. Keep me posted, man, whenever you decide to have the event. We'll see if we can make it work. Whoa, I feel like I have to go to baseball practice after hearing ASL. Yeah, man. The good old days. The AOL chat rooms. Man. Looking back on that and how creepy it was. Oh, boy. Oh, dude. The whole internet when it first started, Jarvis. It was just a bunch of people, like, trying to meet other people that they would never have a chance at ever meeting. That's basically what the internet was when it first came out. Like, I remember that. I remember going into some weird places Friday, Saturday nights with friends, man. You joined some real weird rooms. Some fucked up shit going on. Call me on Discord never. Sounds good, my friend. Sounds good. Thank you. I always made sure to put what I was doing on AOL status. Yeah. Pardon me. Yahoo chat. Yep, that's a good one too. I remember those messed up chat rooms. Oh, yes. Yeah. I'm his beta tester of the scenery. Already went to Microsoft. Probably will be out next week. Awesome. Sounds good. Excited. I don't remember that one, Dan. Nope. ICQ? I don't remember that. What is that? Times before Tinder. Yep. Napster? Yep. I remember Napster. Oh, yeah. Remember when webcams started to become popular? No sleep at all, dude. Yeah. The super good made it like mildish spicy on the jerk chicken normal. Sounds good, Countdown. I've never had oxtail. Is that bad? ICQ is OG. ICQ. Uh-oh. Doesn't sound good. Funny that I met the first woman that I fell in love with in a chat room. See? So some good came out of it, right? I met the girl that I was with before my fiance on, was it Tinder? Must have been Tinder or something like that. Lower the number, more OG you were. It was like Steam. Ah. The other plane is right below you. Yeah, I don't. He's like speeding up, slowing down, speeding up, slowing down. I don't know what's going on, man. Like I said, we'll probably just end up logging off, dealing with that. There's no ATC, so it really doesn't matter. But the stupid role-playing games in AOL chat rooms when you spar the dice rolls. Nope, don't remember that. IRC chat room? I don't know what that is. You still know your ICQ number? Oof. What was ICQ? Was it like kind of like Messenger before Messenger, the OG Messenger? Nah, he's not. I don't think he's trolling at all. I think it's just somebody that's flying with us, or he may not even know that he's, I don't know. Maybe he has no clue that he's flying with, like, that there's multiple of us doing this. Maybe lag? Lag? I don't know. We're getting 60 FPS. I don't have any server lag. Everything's looking good on internet-wise. I don't know. I think we're good. IRC at times. Internet relay chat. Discord is a lot like IRC in many ways. Interesting. The OG. Stream is definitely more quiet with the Aussie time zones. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly think, like, Australia doesn't get enough recognition in, like, the flight sim world, to be honest with you, man. Some beautiful places to fly down here. And it's such a huge, vast country. People don't realize how big it is. And, you know, especially with some of the world updates that have come for Australia and some of the scenery that's here with Orbex and Fly Tampa and some of the airplanes that we're getting, we'll definitely see some more Australia. Do you remember BBM? I do remember BBM. I never had a BlackBerry. Never. Never, ever, ever, ever. No. New Zealand as well is pretty beautiful. It is. I agree. Yeah. Is the RPM for your kind of content worth opening a channel? What do you mean RPM? Still the Wild West? Oh, it's still online. Are the Sam Scenery 3D guy add-ons any good? They can be. Which airports do they make? I don't know. Always do your research, man. That's what I always say. Always check. There's always reviews or something online. Always check that first. See what the reviews are. See what people are saying about it. First Place, what's up? Welcome back. We're in cruise on the way to Gold Coast right now. What was my first flight sim? First flight sim that I ever bought myself was FSX. I remember like FS94. My grandfather was huge into flight sim. So I remember all the way back to like FS94. Like I remember the good FS98. I remember all those simulators, but like the first sim that I ever bought and got it invested into was probably FSX. And even then, I really didn't understand the whole payware thing. My first payware airplane was actually an X-Plane 9, X-Plane 10. I started buying payware about 8 years ago, 8 to 10 years ago. Yeah. I have heard about it, yeah. I have heard about Sublogic. It's pretty cool. Forward Airlines A321IE and FSX. Gosh, the memories. Dude, so many flights. So many flights. RPM revenue for every 1K views is what I meant. Oh, honestly, man, as a flight sims channel that doesn't really get that many views, I think I average like 200K views a month, I think is what we're averaging right now. I guess it's not too bad, but flight sim is such a niche market, man. It's really hard to like talk about, like, you know, most of my income and most of the money generated from this channel comes from memberships. So $5 a month or $2 a month to become a member, same as like subscriptions. Wow, I can't speak tonight. On Twitch, you know, you pay $5 a month, you get a sub on Twitch. It's the same thing. And donations. That would be my main source. I average between 150 and 200K views a month. So I'm not quite sure what it would be. I'd have to look into it. I don't think it's all that much. Yeah, I'd actually have to like go and like pull up the numbers and see what we're making off what, you know. Blue Crayon, 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support. I truly do appreciate you, man. If you want to make a full-time job from YouTube, don't make Flight Sim YouTube channel. I mean, I'm lucky enough that I have external sponsors, and I think that that's really kind of allowed me to kind of flourish in doing this full-time and not have to worry about, you know, streaming and you know, forcing people to become members and donate and stuff like that, and just kind of always being open about it. Like, hey man, you know, memberships are there if you want to be a member. If you want to gift, gifting is there, right? So it's always available. But I hear what you're saying, Oz Flight Simmer. It's very niche, right? It's a very niche thing. Blue Crayon, 5 gifted members. Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Celebrating like 37 months as well, right? Was it 37 months earlier? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure it was 38 months earlier as well. Thank you for the support, my man. I appreciate you, dude. And then we've got Mr. Daniel Barry coming in with the 5 gifted members as well. Huge no floaties to the longest standing member of the channel, chat, Mr. Dan Barry. He has been here since the beginning, day 1 that I opened up memberships here on the channel 72 months ago. At some point, Dan was here. Thank you very much, Dan. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First paid act, I guess mine was the 737 Ariana, something like this, and then 737 Dream Fleet. Interesting. Crazy. Crazy to think how long Flight Sim has been available, right? Oh, we're definitely lagging out with these. Hold on. Streamlabs is freaking out again. It's causing OBS to go bananas. I was all laggy there for a second. Sorry. I still hate how Streamlabs does that. So weird. Did you and Dan know each other prior to you streaming? No, we didn't, man. We didn't at all. Dan kind of just like was like watching the streams. I think Dan was like making like little plugins and stuff for X-Plane and kind of just found the stream. I don't even remember what stream it was, but it was all through this YouTube channel. Yeah, it was all through the YouTube channel, and Dan and I have become very good friends over the last, what, 6 years? Pretty crazy, man. Thanks to the person the first month. Appreciate the gift. There you go, Nathan. Awesome. Thanks for support. My first flight was in X-Plane 11 back in 2017 when I was young, and now I got a full home simulator and almost able to get my glider rating. Very cool, Evan. Very cool. I've always been watching you. Like, introduce myself, sir. I'm a real flight attendant, Brazilian airline. I fly once in 1998. That's why I've invited you for this flight to Brazil. Very cool. Well, thank you. Yes. You can always find me on YouTube, yes, and on Discord. You can put ! Discord if you want to join my Discord. Makes it a lot easier to communicate with you if you do have any questions, or you can let me know when you want to plan on that event or something like that. We've caught back up to our friend down there. Yeah. I'll never leave cap. I'll always be here donating, supporting, and gifting memberships to the people. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. At least 6 years. You didn't have sponsorships for at least 6 to 9 months before you got them. Oh, true. I even feel it was longer, Dan. I mean, Dan, you remember the early days where, like, I would stream to, like, 10, 15 people, 20 people. Like, I remember that, man. I remember those days. I remember for a long time, you know, streaming. Like, I remember getting my first YouTube check ever. My first YouTube check. I wanted to, like, frame it. I got a $400 check from YouTube. This was back in the day where it wasn't direct deposit. YouTube would send you a check every month. So you had to wait for the check to clear, which was the 21st of the month. And then you had to wait like another 10 days for you to get your check. And then you would get your check. I remember my very first YouTube check was $400. And I remember, like, calling my mom and telling my mom about it and being like, Mom, look at this. You know, I actually turned this hobby into something. I made $400. Like, I can buy some airplanes and some scenery, and I can reinvest it back in the channel. And yeah, it was pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Also, Cap, I love your flight sim stream and passion. Would love to pass on an idea that I have for you. Sure, man. I'm all ears, Nathan. Again, easiest way to get a hold of me is ! Discord. Join the Discord, and you can always send me a chat on there. We can always chat on my Discord. You can send me a DM. Whatever's easier for you, man. Whatever is easier for you. My first one was $107. Can't forget that day. See? Exactly, man. What's the biggest YouTube check you've gotten? If you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. I'm just curious. The biggest check that I've ever received, I think, was a couple years ago when memberships became available, Blue Crayon. I don't know if you remember this. When members became available on the channel, it was like Smitty, Flyboy, Dan, AlwaysFlying. Like, these guys literally gifted, like, I'm pretty sure, like, they gifted like 1,000 members. And I remember, I think I got like a $8,000 US check in 1 month. That was my biggest ever. That was the craziest. But, like, I don't know if you remember that stream. That stream was literally nuts. Like, it was nonstop. Like, these guys were going crazy, man. Like, we've never seen that on the channel, right? Like, that was like a one-off, right? And it was just absolutely absurd. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody that you see gifting, Mopar, Dan, like, it was just insane, man. It was absolutely insane. The amount of people that were showing their support was just bananas. And that was the biggest one we've ever seen. That was it. I don't think we've ever come close to that either. That was like literally a 1 month of, like, you know, yeah. My one stream per year gets 7 to 8 viewers at most, and that's enough for me. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Yeah. Taxes, people, taxes. That thing would have been hit with like 50% tax. Yep. It's crazy, dude. It is crazy. Tom, thanks so much, man. Dropping the $20 donation as well. I appreciate you, Tom. Says, thanks for providing an outlet for my flight sim geekery. Hey, man, I'm all about it, Tom. Thank you for support. I'll replay that here in a second. Just Streamlabs is being weird, and it's making the camera. Whenever I go to yoke view and then back to the thing, and it's in the middle of like a transition, it does weird things. I'll try and take it on again. See how the camera goes all laggy? It might be okay now, actually. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll see how the camera works. But thank you very much, Tom. Let me replay that. Let me go to Tom. There you go. We'll replay it, Tom. No, see how it's going all crazy, laggy and stuff? Yeah. Thank you for the support, Tom. I appreciate you, man. I got to turn them off for now. They're going to get a little bit too weird. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate you, man, with the $20 donation. Incredibly kind, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Diego, with the $3 donation, says, what simulator were you using when you did your first proper IFR, and what aircraft did you use? What does he keep on saying? He just keeps saying flight level 310 something. He keeps saying something that he's at 310. Thank you, Diego, for the support, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, probably X-Plane 10, to be honest with you. My first proper IFR flight, probably X-Plane 10. I mean, obviously in FSX back in the day, but like proper, like where I knew what a SID, a star, I had actual AIRAC working. Yeah, probably X-Plane. I've done a ton of flights in FSX, but they were never, you know, proper, right? So, sure thing that existed 3 months ago. Gifted membership so I can enjoy the content. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate you, man. Dell, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope all is well, dude. I remember the big bump in subs when Microsoft came out. Oh, dude, that was incredible as well, Brian. I believe, Brian, that was also around the time when, like, memberships became a thing as well, Brian. I think they were, like, correlated, and that was why that like, one YouTube check that month was just insane. You know what I mean? But, yeah. That was the most. For sure. And I'm always open with you guys. I mean, I've always explained it. I've always said that, like, I make enough money to live. Obviously, I make enough money to you know, do this as a job, and very thankful for that, and very thankful that I have, like, an amazing community that is just, you know, incredibly kind and generous, and allow me really to do this, to be honest with you. So it's I always feel extremely grateful when I talk to people, and I explain, like, what I do for work and stuff like that. But you know, by no means I'm not getting rich. Let me just put it that way, okay? Like, I don't, you know, like I said, I live a comfortable life. This has allowed me to do a lot. It's allowed me to live a lifestyle that I really enjoy doing. It allows me to be home with my dog. It allows me to work. It allows me to, you know, focus on my fiance and my relationships outside of here, and building, you know, her business, and owning the farm and stuff like that. So it's allowed me to do a lot, right? So I am forever and extremely grateful, always. So yeah, we just got to keep going, keep working at it, keep growing the channel. And I really honestly think like as Microsoft Flight Simulator grows, and as this hobby continues to grow, it's just going to get better and better and better, right? You know, think about some of the options that we're going to be able to have, chat, when we have, like, 777s and proper long-haul airplanes and E220s, and my God, dude, we're just going to be plethora of content. We're just going to have so much content. Hopefully this time next year, like, we're not worrying about, you know, oh man, when is this airplane releasing? When is that coming, right? The Bluebird 757. There's so many amazing projects that are on the go. That, yeah, it's exciting. It's exciting as a content creator, and as an avid flight sim enthusiast. It's extremely exciting to see, you know, the possibilities and the futures of flight sim. Like I said, I've never been in a hobby like this where I feel like it's just completely blown up, you know. It's pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy. Blue Crayon, thank you very much for the gifted membership as well, my friend. I appreciate you. That's incredibly kind. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate you, man. Thank you. Do you have to donate to get read on the shitty channel? Well, I mean, again, why you gotta troll, though, dude? Like, why would you make a comment? Like, I haven't seen anything of you. You know, we've been going off. There's been a lot of things happening. A lot of, I haven't seen you mention a single comment. And that's your first comment, is, do you have to pay to get... No, you don't at all. You can come in here and be a normal person. You don't have to be a piece of shit on the internet. There's already enough of those, right? So just keep that in mind next time. We just hit top of descent right now. We're looking good. What is there to do at FS Expo? My wife asked me and I didn't have a good answer. What is there to do at an expo? I mean, if you're an av geek, if you're a flight sim enthusiast and you're interested in aviation or anything like that, I mean, it's basically 2 days of nerding out to the extreme, right? Tons of things to do, tons of things to see. Everything that you can think of, man. You've got developers there. You've got, you know, home cockpit builders. You've got real simulators that are there. You got, you know, yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch. Now I have you on Discord. Sounds good. Thanks, man. Awesome. There's a ton of demos. Yeah, there's seminars. There's like learning things. There's a bunch, man. There's a bunch of things that you can do. Again, I'm not. It's literally heaven for av geeks. Correct? Yeah, that is the perfect way to describe it. Heaven for av geeks. Not quite sure, you know, how others would think about it, but yeah, I think you have to be interested in flight sim for it to be truly interesting. But that's just me. But yeah. Now, the beauty of flight sim being in Las Vegas is the amount of options that there are for other things to do, right? That's the beauty. That's the big thing, is just that there's so many more options for things to do, right? You don't have to be, you know, if the whole flight sim thing isn't your scene, well, there's Vegas, and there's everything that Vegas can do. Shopping, casinos, shows, you know, so much entertainment value. You can go, there's so many things that you can do, right? So that's where I think the entertainment, that's where I really think the value of Vegas comes in, is, you know, where the event is. Yeah. Less. You missed my gifted membership cap. It's okay. Damn, I'm sorry, dude. It's because everything's muted. My bad, man. Simfanatic, thank you very much as well for the gifted membership, my friend. I appreciate you. You are correct. I missed that, and I missed TSC 777 celebrating 1 year as well. So thank you for the free memberships. Huge no flows to. Have you got a full year of free memberships, TSC, just from hanging out in here? Did you disconnect? I did, man. I'm literally on top of that airplane. Like, there's no, I'm gonna have to break off and do circles. I'm not interested. There's no ATC, man. There's no point in fighting for altitude and for space with somebody that's coming in. There's no ATC. There's no reason. Yes, I logged off. It wasn't for me, but I was always thank you for supporting other streamers. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, dude. I'm totally going to Vegas for the expo, not the casinos. Like, hey man, I'm just excited because I think there's just going to be so much variety. That's where I think it's really cool this year, having it in Vegas. Like I said, there's so many options, you know. All right, chat, minimums. Let's go with RNP 0.30. We should be fine, but we're going to go 560 on the mins. So go ahead and set that now. 560 on our barrel minimums. 560. Good. Wonderful. Let's go and set our ground spoilers armed. Auto brake is set to 3. Our altimeter, what was it, chat? We just had it in here, 1025. We'll bug up 1025. Good. Cool. Let's do our, no, we can't do our descent checklist quite yet. We got to wait till we're through 10,000 feet for our descent checklist. We got that in there. Let's come down here. We'll just make sure we have everything ready to go, which we do. Should be good. He disconnected. Well, I don't really care, man. Like, he shouldn't have to disconnect. I'll disconnect. I don't mind, man. Like I said, I don't care. There's no ATC online. I'd rather he stay online and enjoy his VATSIM flight than me. I don't really care, man. Like, it's not really the end of the world for me. It really doesn't matter. If there's no ATC online, then I'm sorry, VATSIM is, I don't want to say basically rendered useless, but it's not, you know, it's not the experience that you would want. You use VATSIM to get ATC, right? But I also understand that it's Friday morning in Australia. Is it Friday morning right now? It is, right? Friday morning in Australia. So, Friday morning at, oh, it's Friday afternoon, 12:35 p.m. Hey, there you go. Do you ever think they would add an AN225, and could you deliver the stuff from airports, most like selectable missions? I think they've already done that, haven't they? You can buy the AN225 on the marketplace, the indie builds. So, yeah. Hey man, the flight sim community is one big family. I truly believe that, and I truly try and stress that. You always have like a select few people that always try and like pin streamers up against other streamers like it's some type of competition. Couldn't be the furthest thing from the truth, man. We're all here. We're all here for the same reason. We're all here because we love flight sim and we love creating flight sim content. I think it's crazy that people don't think that like flight sim streamers can get along or that they can't have communities. That we're literally all alike, man. We literally all share the same communities, the same subscribers, the same viewers. It's too small and niche of a market to not, you know, to not be sharing this with all of one another, you know? Cal, it's been fun hanging out. Got at school, got work to do. See ya, Abdullah. Take care, my friend. I will see you on Saturday, hopefully. 310 Ops, Retro. Are there any Hooters in Las Vegas? I think there's better than Hooters, Diego, but I would assume that yes, there is probably a Hooters somewhere on the Vegas Strip. Yeah, I would assume. Streams are all different? Yeah, I don't think anybody was saying that the streams aren't different. Everybody streams different content, correct? I'm saying streamers and the community, we're all here together, right? We're all... Are you not talking to me? I'm lost. Absolutely bomb tech. I mean, it's just like how it's always going to be, dude, right? You're always going to have a few sour apples in the orchard. You know what I mean? No matter what. No matter what you do. Look at any aspect in life. It's just the way things are, unfortunately. You know? It's the way things are, unfortunately. Retired firefighter, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. It's okay, man. You just don't pay attention to it, dude. Just enjoy life. Right? I always tell people, man, if you're miserable enough to come and troll a flight sim stream, think about how miserable that person must be, dude. To troll a flight sim stream. Like, what? What the fuck, dude? Anyways, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, dude. It's one of those things. It's crazy to think that that person has some sort of interest in aviation, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't be here. Like, you don't just wake up one day and go, what can I go do that is really, you know, it's because that person has a general interest in, maybe they've just because they've been, like, shunned by the community or something. I don't know, man. Where'd you get the scenery? It is on the marketplace. The marketplace. Microsoft Flight Simulator Marketplace. Yeah, absolutely, Incubus. Sorry, man. Okay, so I totally misread that. I agree with you 100%. Everybody's different. That's the beauty of having the community like this, right? You have people like Oz Flight Simmer who just makes incredible like news and information, you know, informative flight sim type of content, stuff like that. You've got, you know, real world pilots, real world captains like V1, Flight Deck to Sim, 737 driver. There's so many of them, right? Like there's incredible content creators out there. I do agree, man. I do agree. And it's all one community and everybody makes different content, right? Landing lights on, runway turnoffs on. We're going to go start switches to continuous. And we're going to make sure that the passengers are seated. We're at 18,000 feet. I know that it's a little bit weird, but I'm just trying to practice for my world flight. Lights on at 18,000 feet. Gap word question. Do you like Microsoft Flight Simulator menu more than X-Plane? I find it more intuitive and more like, I feel modern maybe would be the right answer, Shaq. It feels much more modern. The X-Plane menu, although it does its job, it just feels a little bit weird and dated. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I just feel like the X-Plane menu system is just a little bit weird. I don't mind Microsoft. I think it's pretty intuitive. You kind of know where you're going. The only thing I guess I would prefer is maybe if the content manager was a little bit easier to access. The content manager side of things is a little bit weird, but Imagine if AnyBuilds does a Pratt & Whitney variant of the A320neo. Yeah, I'd be curious to see what they're going to do, Diego. Are they going to offer both engine variants? Are you going to get the Pratt & Whitneys, or are you going to get the CFMs? Is it CFMs and Pratt & Whitney, right? They're the two that are making them. Can't remember. I just want my A220, man. I'm so excited. I think I'm more excited about the A220, Dan, to learn new systems. You know, the A220 is completely different, man. It's so, like, you know, the radio panel is, like, up here. The way that it's done, it's very, very, very different. It's very automized. Automized? Sure, we'll go with that word. It's late. Forgive me. Wish they had an auto update for the content manager. I would agree. Yeah. Learning new systems is entirely why I want to get it. Yes, exactly. I think it'll be fun. Good to test our brains. Automated, thank you. As one calls the A220, the Adopt-A-Bus. Nice. Nice. I bet he would love one if he flew it, though. Considering he's so comfortable flying the Airbus, I think V1 would probably love flying the A220. But I guess that's a whole different type rating, too. Went from NVIDIA to AMD, and now I have an RX 6600. It's surprisingly good, but Rocket League has fragments on most of the recent drivers. Still very much prefer NVIDIA. Well, that's the big thing, man. For me personally, the AMD drivers are just not quite there yet. I've always said I think AMD is doing good things, especially with the CPU side, and some with the GPU side. But they're, in my opinion, they're just too far behind NVIDIA when it comes to the GPU side of things. But they're really pushing Intel for the CPUs, which is great to see. Finally, you know, somebody that can, you know, take some of the market away from NVIDIA, or sorry, from Intel. But hanging out with Captain Oz Flight Simmer and Captain Howdy, there you go. See? Speaking of community, this was the home airport of the late great Spag OG. He was a staple of the flight sim community for years. He loved to fly as Mad Dog. That was the gentleman that was like, he was always in XP72 streams, right, Andy? And he passed away, I think, last year. I think that is, I think that's who we're talking about. I just want to make sure we're talking about the right person. I'm pretty sure that's who we're talking about. Yeah, I never had the opportunity to meet him or speak with him. He might have been in my stream once or twice when I was flying like a Mad Dog or something, but I don't ever think I had any, like, you know, communications, unfortunately. But I've heard nothing but good things. I know he has his own emoji over there. I've seen the emoji being spammed on XP stream, so he must be a special person if he's got his emoji, man. I wish there was a type of chair that vibrates when you push the thrust levers. You get a butt kicker. Yeah, a butt kicker. It's like it almost looks like a little air compressor, and it just has like this vibrating thing inside of it, almost like a big PS3 controller. You know how, like, it's almost like an O-ring? It's like a circle, sits on like a little... it's kind of like that. Check it out, butt kicker. Yeah. They're pretty cool. I know a couple people that have those, actually. Easy now, I know. I was trying to word that correctly because I didn't... Who knows when C2A is lurking, what he's seeing. Although, hold on, let me check and see. Can I turn it back on again? Okay, I think Streamlabs is done freaking out now. We should be good. Butt kicker for the win. Mine's brilliant. See, there you go. Yeah. Very cool. Okay, we're coming up on 10,000 feet. Let's go ahead and set 1023 on the altimeter, left side and right side. Is that set 1023? Nope. We'll set that 1023. Good. Okay, cool. Let's do our descent checklist. Altimeters 1023 set and cross-checked. Minimums 560 set and cross-checked. Landing data flaps 30 145. Approach briefing. We're planning the RNAV runway 32. Yeah, RNAV 32. Enjoy. The auto brakes are set position 3. Seatbelt signs are on. Pressurization panel is set, and recall is checked. Beautiful. Descent checklist complete. We'll do our approach checklist as well. Flight nav instruments verified. Cabin. Flight 10 Souza seated for arrival.
No, Captain. You're safe from this one.
Oh, this guy, man. Seat 2A coming with the $3 says, nope, we're safe from this one. All right, good. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you. I was expecting more. I was expecting chaos, to be honest with you. I didn't even look over. I was just expecting chaos when I saw who that was. Altimeters 10:25 set and cross checks. Approach checklist is complete. Next will be our landing checklist, guys. 9,000 feet. We're looking good. Everything's all set up there. We've got 2,500. I will most likely plan that. My announcement is too early. No, it's usually right. At about 10,000 feet, you're usually about 5 to 10 minutes from arrival, and it's on the checklist, man. I'm just reading a checklist. So the checklist is telling me to do my my call. Yours is 10:25 and the pilot's 10:23. Oh, thank you. 10:25, good. It's okay. We would have been okay, but thank you. Which RNAV, doesn't matter if it's X-Ray, Yankee, or Zulu, to the World Flight folks. Wait, the World Flight? Yeah, they're all different, right? The approaches are going to be all different. If you look at the Gold Coast approaches, we've got the RNAV Zulu, which is almost like a straight in. Then you've got the RNP Yankee, which is what we're doing, just kind of like a little bit of a turn towards the end there. I thought it would be cool to fly it. Then you've got the X-Ray, which is again basically a straight in, and then you've got VOR approaches as well. That's a little bit over my pay grade, right, chat? Yeah. Have you ever driven a Dodge Neon? I have. Yes, my buddy had a Dodge Neon. Yeah. Faten, my man, dropping the $13, $14.
Said but. Kikro baby, then something about a compressor. Lol. What is going on here?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate you, my friend. It's extremely kind. Thank you, man. What eye tracker do I use? I use Track IR. That's that little thing hanging off my head right here. Track IR, nice and handy. Can move forward, can look to my left, can look to my right. I prefer Track IR. Tobii Eye Tracker is another option that you could use. The only thing with Tobii is because of the way that my setup is set up, having it mounted underneath my monitor actually would hit the yoke and it just wouldn't give a clear picture. I feel like you'd have to sit like this for like Tobii to work properly. Tobii doesn't work that well if there's like a space between you and where you're going. So I prefer Track IR. I also prefer the software that Track IR comes with. I feel like it's a little bit more maybe not intuitive is the right word. I feel like it's a little bit more you can manage it a little bit better, and you can kind of tweak it to make it more so what you want. I prefer Track IR, but it's really up to you. With Track IR, I always like to tell people there is a second. So I've got my headphone cord. Wow. And there's another one that goes to the Track IR. So if you're okay with having two wires, I have them both basically going to the same spot, but there is an extra wire that comes with Track IR, unless you want to wear the hat clip, which is okay in my opinion, but I prefer the IR infrared, as I feel like it just does a little bit better of a job picking things up, and it's a little bit more accurate and a little bit more control over things. Yeah, I think it's really up to you. I would do a little bit of research on both, and I don't think you can go wrong. They're both head trackers. They both kind of do the same thing. They're both kind of priced around the same price as well, so yeah. I can see the full moon in Louisville right now. Looks good. Yes, crazy full moon. I'm going to take Daisy for a nice walk after here, and I'm sure I'll see it. So after all the upgrades, Sim Update 13, remember to check your content manager and do like the 20 plus updates there. Cheers and blue skies. See, I didn't really have that many updates. I'll have to check again, but I think there was like an update to the US, but other than that, I don't know. I didn't really see anything that really needed to be, yeah. Apparently I have 490 hours on X-Plane. I thought I had maybe 100. It's the harvest moon tonight. Oh, is it really? Well, there you go, Andy. That's pretty cool. I think Track IR is cheaper. Maybe. I don't know the price of... I'm not quite sure of the price. Faten, my man, dropping another $14 donation chat. Can we get some love in chat for Faten? Longtime supporter of the channel and friend. Huge enough floaties to you, man. Fellow Canadian, my man. Huge enough floaties to you, dude. Thank you for the continued support, my friend. I appreciate you. Chaos is what's going on around here, man. Chaos. All right, 230 knots is the restriction. I'm going to bug that up. We don't need to go much slower than that. Airplane's trying to slow us all the way down. So we're going to go 230 knots. I feel like we're coming into Aitken right now. Yeah, I think we're coming into that. We'll see that in a second. 230 knots. And then what we'll do is we'll bug up a little bit lower. I'm going to take this to about 1,500 feet. We'll fly it down, and then we'll do that. We'll bring the speed back.
I am confused. You went from compressors to wires, Captain. What is happening? Man. Seriously, no thank you.
Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you, Fane. Thank you, my man. Currently waiting for the EAFC 24 to release in 10 minutes. Nice. Wait, which one's that? EAFC 24? Is that the college football one that's coming out? Or is that football? It's like soccer football.
2,500.
2,500. Speed 190. Let's go flaps 5 degrees. Let's drop our gear as well. Start getting prepared here, chat. It's going to come nice and quick. If we are looking at this guy here, we're going to be vacating to the right and taxiing to the domestic terminal. So hopefully... Okay, definitely not hotel. So we're either getting off at Bravo or we're going full length. So hopefully we can hit Bravo. Let's bring the speed back 170. Final approach speed today, we're looking at 150. You know what? We'll just bug up 150. Let's go flaps 10 degrees. Let's go flaps 15 degrees. Yoke cam is going on. Enjoy the arrival, friends. I'll catch you down on the ground. I'm going to be hand flying it from here on out. My airplane. Good. And my throttles. Good. Alright, let's go flaps 25. And we're going flaps 30, which will be our landing flaps. And we've got the airport right there in front of us. I'm going to turn track IR on for this, actually. It's going to be nice. And we're going to pretend we're clear to land, so we'll get the taxi light on. Beautiful. We'll also get the recording going here, chat. So we're going to have that. We'll start the recording. Good. Cool. Looking great. Watch my speed here. Sounds are going up. Let's do it, chat. One red, 3 white. And get ourselves back on track.
1,000.
Check. Speed's good. Altitude's good. We're back on track.
Captain, I have a question. My wife is sleeping next to me, lol. All naked watching you, ha ha ha. Am I doing this correct, lol?
This guy, man. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you again for the support, my friend. Hey, I can't control what you're doing in there. Thank you for the support, man. Don't get in trouble watching me in bed. That sounds dirty.
Approaching minimums. Minimums.
Continue. Looking good. Nice stiff crosswind. 10 knots right now, chat.
400.
Speed's good. Altitude's good. We're back on track.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oof. Real nice, chat. Nose down gently. Ooh, into the wind. Good. Oh, popping back up on me there. Decelerating. $70 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to the Gold Coast. I think this is our first time ever being here, chat. Hey, yo. Good. Little bit firm. I felt that was a really nice landing, though. Proper landing. It's a short runway, so I felt it was appropriate. Sweet. Cool. 59 minutes as well. Real nice on the flight time. We'll vacate here to the right. Keep the speed up. Beautiful. Flaps, spoilers. Let's kill the landing lights. Kill the runway turn-offs. Strobe lights off. Wing lights off. Spool up the EPU. Start switches. Good.
I'm watching Faten's naked wife in bed. Not sure if I wanted to go with the Thrustmaster or the butt kicker.
Jesus Christ. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The donation we were waiting for. C2A. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you. This guy, man. Too much, dude. Oh my goodness. What have we caused here, chat? What have we created, chat? What is this? You guys are crazy, man. Huge no floaties, my friend. Thank you, dude. Let's go to gate, what, 4? We'll call it gate 4, sure. Let's go gate, I don't see any gates. Ramp? Huh? Gate? Nope. Okay. Maybe it's ramp? I don't know. Let's go to ramp. 4? 4. No. Menzies. Good. Thrustmaster in the cockpit. Dude. You know what, man? I know Thrustmaster too, and they'd probably just have a big old laugh. Probably have a big old laugh. After landing checklist, engine start switches as required, flaps are up, speed brakes down, radar is off after landing checklist complete. Beautiful. Let's go get our replay as well. Go ahead and stop the replay, we'll watch that.
To watch you in bed? What did I miss?
Tammer coming in with the $10 donation as well. Apparently, man, listen, dude, these Thursday night streams get a little bit weird, okay? Sorry, apologize. We get a little bit weird here on our Thursday nights. Huge no floaties to you as well, my friend, dropping the $10 donation. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very, very much for your support. That is extremely kind. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, we get a little bit weird here. Sorry. Apologize. This is what we want in the After Dark streams. Yeah, exactly. Chaos. I think we're going this way, chat. It goes a little bit too early on that. I think we're going this way. I think stand 4 is going to be somewhere over here. Okay, I see 4. I see our marshaller over there. Okay, good. I see it. All right, let's get our taxi light off. We'll go and get our APU gens online. We'll get our APU bleed online as well. Good. Should have stopped the clock. That's my bad. It was 59 minutes. Is this number 4? This isn't 4. This is 4 left. We want number 4, which is right here. That's the one we want. Good. Cruise on into there. Better hope YouTube doesn't demonetize the stream. Thanks for Thursday night stream. Look forward to next week. Flight Simmer, thanks for coming to hang out, my friend. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. Hope you have yourself a great afternoon, man. Next Thursday is going to be even more fun. I don't know if you're familiar with Citation Max. But it's actually his birthday next Thursday, so we're going to be doing a celebration birthday stream flying into White Plains. It's going to be a lot of fun. That's next Thursday, chat. So you already know what to expect for our next Thursday evening stream. We're going to have some fun at Max's expense. We're going to bring as much traffic as we can into New York City for our good friend, Mr. Citation Max. Awesome content creator as well here on the channel. Yes. Let's go upstairs. Everything looks good there. Let them up. Shut them down, chat. Seatbelt signs off. Engine number 1 or 2 is off. Beautiful. Anti-collision light goes off. Wing light is off.
Streams while I sleep in my bed of twigs at night. One branch is my side stick.
Chat, we got the dance. Huge no floaties to you, Average Beaver. Thank you for the support, my friend. I appreciate you. So look, she was welcoming us back to Australia with a dance.
_2 a no, keep my wife out of this low.
Faten coming in again. Thank you, my friend. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very much for support. I appreciate you. What is this? That's like an extra little dance going on here. What's this? What is this? Slow motion dance now? Okay, I've never seen this before, chat. What's going on? What's happening here?
Odd. I'm watching her too. I see a vibrating MCDU.
Guys, man. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much, college dude. I appreciate you as well, dude. Thank you. This is just insanity. What is this, a bug? Or is she just doing a slow-mo dance for us just to make sure we know, we see her? She's having a little, she looks a little bit weird until you zoom in. Are we going to get a bow now? Or are we going to keep dancing? We get the bow? No bow? Just going to stand? Okay. Feel like it shouldn't be in slow motion, but what do I know, chat? I feel like something's broken with that. I feel like it, but that's okay.
In buying new pillows and sheets for next Thursday.
Oh man, huge no floaties. You're buying new pillows and sheets for next Thursday. Next Thursday is going to be an absolute blast, man. Thank you for another $10 donation. You guys are absolute bananas, man. Oh my goodness me.
This lady knows how to party. I know what I'm picking up for the hotel room.
Oh my goodness, how did I know this was going to happen? Huge no floaties to you, Mr. C2A as well. I appreciate you, man. Chaos down here. Absolute chaos down here right now. Thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate you. You guys are freaking nuts, man. This is my community chat, and I love it. This is it. This is what we are. Just a bunch of maniacs hanging out together. That's what it is all about, chat. That's what it is all about. All right, let's bring this forward here a little bit. Let's watch this beautiful arrival into the Gold Coast Airport. First time flying in here, chat. Was an absolute blast. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So if you guys did enjoy that one as well, please don't forget to smash down the thumbs up button. Feed coming with another 279 to C2A. That's it. You're coming with me. Huge no floaties to you guys. Thank you very much for support, my friends. I appreciate you. Mods, donators, sponsors, thank you all so much for your support. I truly do appreciate you. Everybody that's coming in here to help the stream out, I am forever grateful. So thank you all very much for your support. I truly do appreciate every single person that is here helping. Thank you all so much, man. Faten again with the 279. I appreciate you. We got Tamir coming in with another $10 donation. My man, huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for the support. I appreciate you. I feel like that was a very realistic landing, chat.
Can you bring her to dance for us on Thursday?
Yes. I promise. I feel like that was a great landing. A little bit more firm than what we're used to, but I still feel like that was a great landing, chat. Proper, again, shorter runway, 8,000 feet. You can't go floating like too crazy like we did this afternoon into LAX. But nonetheless, a great stream. Thank you guys so much for support. I truly do appreciate you. Mods, donators, sponsors, once again, thank you. Thank you for all the donations today. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the laughs, guys. You guys are absolutely awesome. I truly do appreciate it. Thank you all so much for being here. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value but still comes in here to hang out, help stream, smashing down that thumbs up button, I want to thank you guys just as much. So thank you all so much for your support. Truly do appreciate you. I'm going to leave you guys with the outro now. I'm going to leave you guys with some more replays. Thanks so much for coming to hang out, friends. Saturday, we're going to be back in the AnyBuilds A310. It's been quite a while since we've been in the 310, so I'm looking forward to that, chat. Should be a lot of fun. Gonna be doing some retro Air Transat ops, so that's gonna be fun. And if you're around tomorrow, we're doing some truck sim, American truck sim tomorrow night. We're gonna be doing a Friday night stream. Busy weekend ahead, chat. Lots of streams, lots of fun to be had. Join me tomorrow. It's gonna be great. If not, I will see you all on Saturday. Happy landings, my friends. So